Sort of, kind of, not really, maybe. I don't know. Shit. This weather crazy. Let's throw him up. See the loud pack right here.
Come on, in the building, y'all.
Your boy Adrian, a.k.a. AD. Dr. Spot Cosmic Shot.
The other guys.
Man, come on, let's wake it up in here, man. You already know what time it is.
You be too energetic, man.
I'm always energetic. You want to know why?
Why?
Because when I turn back over here, guess what? We got a special guest in the house. This man right here, he got so many hats on his head beside that one. What do you got, man? What
Man, he probably bilingual. No.
This man right here.
What's it called, though? What's it called, though, when you got? What is it called?
Wait, before we go, we got to bring him on right. This man right here is not only a hip-hop artist, but he's a commissioner of the city of River Rouge. This man right here is a director. This man right here is also a basketball player and a Michigan fan. So we're going to bring to you, what's the man's name?
The one, the only, G-Style.
Come on, now let's give him a round of applause. Welcome to the Takeoff Podcast.
He's a community activist, a pillar of, again, the community. Several kids and people look up to him.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Man, thanks for bringing the loud pack rollers up in here, man.
Oh, for sure.
You see this instructions right here.
For sure. Follow the instructions on there, bro. It's important. You know, then you enjoy yourself. You know what I'm saying?
You know, can we kick this off real quick? I want to talk about the movie, man. We know you were a director, and you know because of this, you got the name of the movie on. It's called Loud. The Rough Draft?
Yeah, Loud, the Rough Draft.
Talk more about that.
Man, it was a labor of love and trying to just give people a chance to see what we're dealing with in River Rouge and surrounding areas. I'm an artist first and foremost, but the community that I grew up in, man, we've been impacted by a lot of pollution and a lot of dirty water. A lot of opportunities that we have now is to put our opinion out there so people can change the laws to get clean air and clean water. So the movie, it started out as, you just doing music and traveling across the country. Then it gave me an opportunity to, just film what we were dealing with. And I had a chance to talk to a lot of different high-end people in the government and express to them what we were dealing with in our community, not only in River Rouge and 48218 and 48217, but all over the country. There's a lot of different cities that's going through the same thing we're going through. And the movie is like a hip-hop version of just trying to fix the world, man, you know what I'm saying, from my perspective. But it gave us a chance to understand, what we can do when we work together. And it wasn't even something that I thought was going to happen. It just, like, God just opened the doors for me, and it just, happened to we had a deal, and we was able to debut it in the theater, in MJR Cinema. So that was a blessing. And, man, it was great, just to have the opportunity.
When was it released?
We released it in 2022. So it came out November the 18th, and it came out at MJR Southgate Cinema, and we had a private screening. The company that gave me the deal was called Working Films. They also have a film company that develops different I would say stories that have happened in real life about natural disasters and things like that. So I connected with them and explained to them, hey, man, I got a movie that's similar to what you guys are doing. Can we partner on something? And for me, I thought they was gonna say no because I got a lot of cursing in my music. I'm not gonna lie. I express myself, freely. But they actually was like, you know what? We think that it'd be a perfect combination. So we was able to do a double screening of my movie and their movie. It was a very opportunistic time, and I learned a lot from it.
Okay.
Also, too, how long did it take you really to make this film?
Man, honestly, maybe a year and a half, because like I didn't even make it to be in the theaters. I just was making it just as a project that I was doing. Then everything just started to come into fruition with what we were dealing with in the community, and it gelled together. And I was able to connect with this company called the Sierra Club. They was giving us budgets to travel across the country and speak about clean air and clean water. So I was able to use that money to get film crews and, give a chance to get people a chance to get out the hood and see some different scenery. And at this time, we compiled all the footage and said, okay, well, what kind of music would go with this? And, they was listening to my music and say, hey, man, put some of your stuff in there. Let people know what you do too. And then after I did that, the movie company, they was like, hey, man, we'll give you this budget. You can have 3 free screenings, or however they call it. And then they gave me another budget to get a tour bus and go around to different businesses and highlight their businesses. So it's been a great relationship with Working Films and, Feed Da Streetz. So that's the movie's called Loud. And it's a scary, crazy, well, the front of it got this white lady on here screaming. And I feel like maybe y'all start paying attention if it's white people screaming, because all the black people, we've been screaming forever and people ain't listening. So I had to put a white lady on here screaming, and maybe that y'all will wake up. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
So what is the actual culture of 420? What is that like over in Windsor? Or do you only celebrate here?
I celebrate all over the world. I'm trying to get people to understand, like, you
Ain't
know,
nothing wrong with it.
yeah, like I think that if you consume marijuana like herbalistically, if that's even a word, but like if you take it in teas and stuff like that, it's a healing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's a lot of backlash on the marijuana law. So that's why we go to the hash bash. We go to all these different things that support developing your own culture and giving people a chance to speak for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So 420, smoke.
Talking about
Now,
hash
what's-
bash in Ann Arbor? Sorry for cutting you off.
Yeah.
You
Nah,
ever performed over there?
We've performed there. We've given away free weed. We give away free weed pretty much everywhere we go. Man.
What years did you perform? Because I used to go every year.
We did last 2 years. We did.
Oh,
last
see,
2 years.
I ain't been in the last 3-4 years.
So Cheech and Chong was there the last year. And
I got a
then-
picture with him. With one of them,
Yeah, that was amazing because like at the end of the day, man, hash bash. I never I wasn't going to the hash bash. I only been 3 years. Like I've been the last 3 years that's been going on. One of my friends told me to come check it out, and after I got there, man, I was in love with the whole thing, bro.
Yes.
It was like,
Is that only one day or throughout the
One day.
Well, yeah, in the Diag, I think I'm saying it right. They got 1 day, but they got this hotel that you go to afterwards called the Cannabis Cup, and it's just pounds and pounds and pounds of weed everywhere. Everybody from everywhere just come there, and they just have a big ass pool party, and it's just amazing.
God damn.
Yeah, the Cannabis Cup. Like, so if y'all want to go next year, we give out free weed every year. And we give out these rolling trays, and people subscribe to the channel and they give us an opportunity to, show us love.
Well, I do know hash bash is typically early May. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, April.
Yeah.
Then they also started to do it twice. They did it early April. Then they also did it on actual 420.
Okay.
Do they do it on both days? What day are they officially doing it now?
I think they did it like April the 6th or something.
Yeah, it's always early.
Yeah.
It's like April 3rd or 6th. It's
I think
real
it was
early.
some political stuff going on with them because like a lot of this, it wasn't as big as it was the last couple years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? They used to have like a street festival that was connected with it, but I think they had some type of hierarchy argument or something. It didn't turn out the way they wanted it to be.
I just thought it died because, I used to go before it was legal.
Okay.
And it was just interesting. You could smoke right in front of a cop. And he just,
Man.
but then once it became legal, I just naturally assumed it died off. But you're saying it's still alive and well.
It's popping, man. It's like you can go now if you organize yourself properly, you can go there and get rich in 1 day.
It looked like Bizarre was
yeah,
at the last hash bash. That was back in April.
Yeah.
Dang.
And who else? Styles P was there. It was a lot of good, networking opportunities to go there. And when you giving away weed, man, people love weed. So, it's a good way to talk to people that enjoy the same thing you do.
I like the musical acts. I just wish they would have like a comedian because that's one thing a lot of people want to do when they get blowed is just laugh. Just have 1-2 comedians, then musical act, comedian, musical.
You might need to be on the committee for them, man, because like they need some insight for real.
Yeah,
I think Bone Thugs and Harmony should show up to this,
Hey, hell yeah.
in my
they
opinion.
might have charged then. They getting big.
I mean,
no, keep it free. Keep it free.
Yeah, the hash bash is a hell of an event, man. I think that when people show up and they all peaceful, you can see it. Okay, it's a gathering of people that they not irate or anything like that, and they talking about weed. But you know how it is, and what I'm saying? People have their own opinions about it, but I have no complaints about marijuana, man. Thank you, God.
They might even have some undercover. You know how they pay somebody to smoke it and then go crazy. You know how they start off a lot of riots. A lot of riots actually be cops popping it off.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm looking at pictures of the hash bash.
I forgot what
Shit
it's
is
called.
nuts.
Dual citizenship. When he is introducing you, I said bilingual. I meant to say this. I couldn't think of it. I'm like, what's the term?
I was gonna
So
say,
do you got dual? Are you doing?
No, not right now, man. I'm still a straight American, man. You know what I'm saying?
But you can travel over there since. Oh, I ain't want to get into your kids and stuff. But
Oh, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying?
since I want to say when you got a kid over there, you can travel
Man, you
more
think
than 4
that?
times a week.
Yeah, I mean, they tried to flag me as much as possible. I had a case going on, and thank God it got dismissed. You know what I'm saying? But the situation was like they was already watching me. So because I got a kid over there, it don't matter because they still watching me every time I move. But at the same time, it's like I'm thankful I can still go see my son. Man, it's a blessing because during the pandemic, they made you go through so much different stuff just to cross the border, bro. It was
You was doing it.
What
I
you-
would have took a time out on my family over there. That's me though. I'm different.
No, I had a lot of things that I had to make some life decisions on, you know what I'm saying? But, I think I made the right decision, led me to still be able to be having my freedom, you know what I'm saying, and still spend time with my family. So, it worked out for me.
besides you having the kid, what made you frequent over in Canada so much?
I was building relationships over there. I was working with a company called Entourage Media Group, and we had models and actors and comedians, like he was saying. And I was managing that group with a group of people, and we had a successful run over there. And we had probably roughly about 200-300 employees that was working with us, but they was also, paying their dues every, week to be a part of what we were doing. So we had a significant budget to be able to market everything. So I built a relationship over there, and now I'm like a semi-pro basketball player over there for a nonprofit league. So just building relationships and trying to, open doors for other people too.
What's the name of the team?
Rose City Snipers.
What position you play?
Point guard.
I figured you.
Point guard. Well, I'm a shooting guard too, but like I pride myself on defense. You know what I'm saying? I can shoot that though.
So how do you play? What's your playing style? If you could compare it to like Harden, Curry, anybody?
Definitely not Curry because he one of the best shooters. But I would say I can get a triple double for sure. I want to make sure that my teammates are involved.
Average
for sure. Like I get rebounds. I make sure I pass the ball. I try my best to play defense. I got love for the game. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. I work on it. I get requested to play on a lot of people's teams, you know what I'm saying? So that's how you know when you can hoop, when people start asking you to play, you know what I'm saying? That's the difference. But I would say if you was to play on my team, you would win some games, you know what I'm saying?
Well, let me ask you this. What if something happened to the big man on your team or somebody else on your squad and they needed you to fill their shoes? What other positions can you play?
Man, I probably can't do center because I'm only 6'1", but like as far as everything else, I can jump pretty good. I can shoot from damn near anywhere. I got footage to back this up. I'm not just talking.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like I can anywhere from the 1 to the 3 comfortably. You know what I'm saying? But if you about 6'5" or 6'6", I gotta probably worry about it a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Now you got hops, you dunk.
Oh, for sure. Off the glass, all that.
Also, you do alley oops and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, you ever been in any dunk contests or anything like that?
No, I ain't that good of a dunker, but I can dunk in the game, you know what I'm saying? But like I'm not a superstar dunker. I'm like, oh shit, he actually did that shit type of dunker.
Now describe a moment when you posterize somebody.
Man, okay, so I would say it was in the Stag. It was an open run. I don't know if you know where the Stag is, on the west side of Windsor.
Sound familiar, man.
Yeah, it's a legendary. Ago. Yeah, it's a legendary. So I had caught the ball through the lane. It was their whole team, bro. And
no, you didn't.
Swear to God, bro. They on their whole team, bro.
On video, man?
No, this ain't on video, but I got a video. So I got a game that's on video. It was a championship game that I got to steal, and I got a fast break dunk. And it wasn't on nobody. It was just like, fast break dunk. But people know. All the ones who know, they be like, man, you got to guard that guy.
Hey, let's go back to the whole team, though. You dunking on all of them.
For sure.
Y'all won the game, though, right?
For sure.
Okay,
Bro, I hate to lose, and I take basketball serious, man. Like I feel like if you for real about something, you have the success that you want to have from it. You know what I'm saying? Put the work in. So like, it's legit, 100.
I did want to ask you something about pickup games and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I haven't been in a pickup game in a long time, but you think it's sort of a lost art? Like people ain't really having pickup games with random people no more?
I would say when you got a random person on your team, you don't know how they play, it kind of make it difficult for y'all to, figure out, who gonna do what. And I was just in a pickup game where sometimes they'll freeze you out because they want to be the star. But like if they see your skill set, man, let you do what you do. You know what I'm saying? So I would say I pick up random people, but if I see that they can't hoop, I try to help them out. But like, hell no, I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I try, but try my best to educate people on the game, like as much as what I know. You know what I'm saying? I'm still learning myself.
Yeah, I've been on the team with that one dude that can't shoot, and they can't shoot, but he be just taking a risk. Man,
so yeah, that and people that don't play defense, man. Like we was just in a playoff game and telling my man, hey man, you got to close out. You got to close out. And of course if you don't close out, the person got a 50-50 chance to make the shot. So it's annoying, bro. I got a passion for the game. I kind of get pissed off at lazy defenders and people that don't got IQ and just jack up shots for sure. It's a love of the game.
Well, let me also ask you this: beside basketball, what other sports you like to play?
Man, just basketball, really. I mean, I could probably play football, but I feel like basketball is my calling, man. It's just like cerebral to me. But I think that if I was to play another sport, I could probably play soccer, maybe.
Well, let me ask you this: since we on the subject of basketball, do you have a top 3 favorite player list of all time?
Damn. Okay. So I'm gonna have to. My favorite players of all time. That's a good ass question. I gotta go with Kobe. Because I still rock the Crazy Eights. I play with in those right now, the Crazy Eights.
There's no order, by the way, unless you want to.
Oh, okay. As far as shooters concerned, like Steph is the best shooter that I ever seen in real life. Besides, in real life, you have Steph, and then I gotta get a big man in there. I'm gonna have to go with Shaq. If Shaq had Kobe work ethic, I think he would be the best player ever.
Shaq over Wallace? Ben?
Man, yeah, man, because like I think that his work ethic, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know I didn't say Jordan, but like everybody know Jordan, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, of course I looked up to all of them. But I think Shaq, you just can't stop him. If he's got his mind made up, you can't. What you gonna do with him?
Yeah, that's true. He
Nothing, bro.
Big man for real.
And I didn't play against some big ass players. I told my whole rotator cuff trying to block a 7-footer in the game, bro.
Damn,
toe it up. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm still out here hooping, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I know Shaq.
I ain't gonna front. I think if everybody existed in their prime, I'm talking about with Tumbo and all of them, I think Shaq would still be the number one out of every big man ever in their prime.
I'm gonna go with Wilt. If everybody was in their prime, I'm gonna go with Wilt.
That Skyhook, come on, bro.
Well, I think that Shaq is. So I'm gonna say Shaq is not a bad player, but Wilt like got the 100-point game allegedly.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I believe it.
So Shaq ain't ever did no shit like that. No offense.
I said Skyhook and I said Will. My fault.
You talking about
Kareem? Yeah.
Hell no. No, Kareem. Man, he don't get enough credit though. That's
Kareem will do his bar.
Yeah, his boring though, but you can't block it though. It's like, man, Jordan be dunking on niggas. It's like
But you know that back in the day game was lethal because when you had people that was doing hook shots and you also had people like Bill Russell in Boston doing their thing, bro. That game, you really had to be an experienced, talented, and a coordinated player to really play back then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you got
because they weren't scared to give you a elbow to the ribs, no problem.
Man,
I think it's always been a rough game. Just recently, it's became soft.
And then we were talking about that too. We said the game changed for the past, I want to say 20, maybe 25 years.
Yeah.
So y'all think that the level of injuries, because people still getting injured, man. So I kind of I'm like, damn, I see what they're saying about soft, but I still see people getting injuries though. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of difficult. I don't think they letting them punch each other and letting it slide like they used to, but I feel like the injury still happening. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
The hand
and then the scuffles too. I kind of like it when they get in brawls and
hell yeah, man. Who got the heart out there? Like, man, Detroit basketball. That's how I really feel.
I ain't no friend. I think the last time I saw a true heart in basketball is when what's the name sprained his ankle.
Isaiah Thomas.
To me,
yes.
I mean, what happened since then, from that moment till now, where somebody really had heart?
You had Michael Jordan. He played when he had the flu. Remember?
The flu game, damn, I give you that.
Yeah,
I can't argue that flu game.
I don't know. I gotta go with Isaiah, man.
I'm not comparing, but I'm just saying the last time somebody had heart.
I mean, Kobe did play with that broke finger because I've jammed my finger and that do hurt. But to me, that ankle, man, you sprinting up and down with that ankle.
Yeah, that's tough.
That's man.
I'm gonna get.
And he was making shots.
1. Yeah, and he hit that tough ass floater over the side. Oh man, yeah, he got to go with the number 1.
So we think about the Pistons right now, man, in the playoffs.
As long as they want it, they gonna win the championship. They gotta want it though. They can't just be like, okay, they gonna lay down for us. You got to go out there and take it. You know what I'm saying? K, this is your opportunity. You know, you a superstar, so you just got to take it. And Duran gotta have a better passing mindset. I don't know. I think that's the only thing that's wrong with Duran. But other than that, I think they're gonna be good if they gotta want it.
What the hell happened with Orlando, man? That gave us some rough our money.
Man, they say that was scripted, man. G-Mac Cash said it's 3-1-3. You know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, it's scripted. So it's like, okay, let me just see what's happening. I really don't watch it until an elimination game anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because then you get to see who really is doing what they doing. I mean, elimination games show you who got the grit and determination.
So how do you feel about Vegas calls? Or do you believe in it? Or
Man, I feel like a lot of people got rich off that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that that's the situation. So I think that when you start to watch those games, it's like, you know what? Let me just sit back until an elimination game. Like, I feel like that's the one where you can really get the real insight. Because, everybody, I get it tomorrow. Like, if you got that type of mindset, that's why it was a Game 7, in my opinion, because they didn't want it bad enough. And I ain't saying Desmond Bane ain't good. He had one of the hell of a shooters, Paulo, I don't know how to say his name, but he's good, number 5. But I don't think that they should have won Game 7. They should have blew them out like every game. Mm-hmm. That's my opinion.
What do you think about us with Cleveland?
They should blow them out. Like I think that Cleveland is a good team, but like we up 2 games right now, But at the same time, it's like Cleveland. I mean, if James Harden. So look, I remember James Harden from Houston. Mm. He came down and shot 10 straight bricks, bro. So he could be selling the game, bro. You never know, bro. He be out there.
Point about that.
So yeah. I seen it, bro, and I know.
You believe in any of these conspiracies about how the ball and the rim is magnetic and all that? Man. A lot of people say that's why Curry. A lot of people say that's why Curry hitting that boy. I don't believe in that. Though.
My opinion, and this is my own personal opinion, and y'all can you know, come hoop with me and see for yourself. Then I can shoot that with my eyes closed. It go in all net. So I don't believe it's in Mac. I believe Curry is just that good. And like when I'm shooting, I'm not even looking at the rim sometimes. And I beat somebody 8 straight with the eyes closed, bro, all net from deep though. You know what I'm saying? So
let me ask you this, then. Sorry for cutting you off.
yeah, you good.
You shooting 10 shots from half court. How many going in?
Me, probably 3 or 4 maybe. You know what I'm saying? I'm being honest, but they gonna be all net though.
Have you practiced?
Oh, for sure. I love the game, man. I'm very like I'm my team captain, so I'm basically in charge of like making sure I got the right personnel on my team. So I got the people to get me open off the screens. I got the rebounders, all that. You know what I'm saying? So I practice.
Let me move it up a little bit. I'm gonna move it way up. You're shooting 20 shots from free throw line.
Shoot, I might miss 2.
Oh, wow.
I might miss 2.
That's
18 out of
I might miss 2.
That's up there.
If I get to the rack, man, and it's an and one, I'm a good shooter. Like I wasn't always a good shooter, but I worked on my game. I was just going to the rack at first, but then after them injuries, I'm like, I gotta work on some longevity. So if you learn how to shoot, you're gonna have the longevity. So that's what I did, and it gave me a chance to keep playing. You know what I'm saying? Like I love the game, so it's like as long as I can shoot.
Let me ask you this though: out of all the ballers, who got the best bars?
Shit, me.
No, I'm talking about in the league, the NBA. 'Cause I always say Dame Lillard, bro. I just want to hear your answer.
Oh, okay. No, Dame got some fire though, but I'm gonna say Shaq got the most legendary songs.
Yeah.
But Dame got some bars though. You know what I'm saying? I think that if you listen to Dame, he's saying some double entendres in there. You know what I'm saying? He connecting with the streets. But it's kind of the only thing about ballers and rapping and struggle is kind of hard to listen to them flex because they get a contract. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of respect if somebody got it out the mud. You know what I'm saying? And I think they all did when you talk about in terms of working to get to the league, but flexing about it on your rap song is kind of hard to take in when it's like, man, like all the real hustlers, I don't know. It's like it's kind of I got to disconnect with that, but I still think he's a talented artist though.
But if we want to look at technicalities, we can talk about J. Cole, even though he's not in the NBA for real.
He was on the G League or one of them leagues.
Okay.
Because think about it, he was playing for however long he was playing for.
So okay, you know what? I didn't factor in J. Cole, but
I was talking about NBA though with my question.
Yeah, but J. Cole, he one of the top artists that I think that's out here. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of lyricists that's out here, but he one of them people that make you be like, damn, did you hear what the fuck he just said? That was cold.
As far as these celebrity games, which celebrities do you think really can ball out?
I think Kevin Hart could probably play.
Get out of here,
think
bro.
so?
Get out of here.
Yeah, I think he good because I seen the footage of him locking up Kyle Lowry, and it's hard to lock up Kyle Lowry. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta watch that.
Oh, no, wait. I don't know. I just can't see it.
I don't see it either.
So I think Chris Brown could hoop, Kevin Hart could hoop. I think that if I ever get in a celebrity game, I'm gonna bust their ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm just letting you know.
They say Rick Ross could hoop low key.
No,
That's what I'm hearing.
Rick Ross, I think he could set some screens and maybe pick and pop. That's about it. I
He
don't
probably can shoot. You never know. You got some people that just shoot the ball.
Okay, besides Kevin Hart, what other comedian do you think could hoop?
Comedians that could hoop. That's a good. Maybe Ari Spears, but he ain't no hooper.
Nah.
But I'm saying like he come from the hood. He might got like
might have a
backyard
shot, yeah.
game or some shit. Ari, let me see, Kevin Hart. Who else?
What if Jim Carrey could hoop for real?
He probably
Man.
Hey, you never know.
It got to be one of the Waynes. Now that you're saying that, might be one of the Waynes.
Oh yeah, Marlon.
Yeah.
Marlon could probably hoop. I think
He was in the movie The Sixth Man. Remember?
Yeah, but he looked like he was gonna be the bench player though. To be honest with you.
But at the same time.
Yeah. But I think he probably could hoop though. You know, so I think that would be good.
Okay.
You know what? Another person would probably low key could hoop. Damn, I just thought of the dude. Can't think of him now. We can go and move on.
Oh, for sure.
Now, I did want to know. You said you be giving out free loud. What's up with that?
Oh, for sure. Man, it's Cannabis County TV. So if you just so happen to hear somebody yelling out free weed, it's probably my boy Rab. It's probably me. We be having big bags of loud. You know what I'm saying? We just if you want some weed, hey, we got it. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much that's all it is. You know.
And you all grow it?
Yeah, we got like another thing is like I got a farm that I was I'm connected with. I inherited like a couple acres of land, so we building on that, growing different vegetables and stuff like that for the community. So just trying to figure out, how to keep everybody involved. But, we grow the trees. As far as me being the commissioner in City of River Rouge, I was able to help change some of the laws to bring the dispensaries to my community. So I got a lot of backlash on that though, but,
No, I do got 2 questions about that. One thing is how hard it is to grow weed. I heard it's a real
Shit, indoors, outdoors.
Yeah,
That's the first question.
yeah.
The one thing about marijuana is patience. You know what I'm saying? So that's the most important thing. So it's not hard to do. You just have to understand the environment that you have. So I think your outdoor crop gonna give you a bigger yield because it's more organic elements. But your indoor crop is gonna still give you the potency. But you have to realize that that's simulated light.
Right.
So your patience is the most important part. And I think that once you start to understand the strains that you have and what they do for you, that'll give you the opportunity to start telling people what they can use to help them heal. You know, so I'm still learning a lot of those things too. So my goal is to stay educated. And when I go to the hash bash, I meet a lot of people that's intelligent as hell, and they be like, "Hey man, this is what you should do for your crop," and you know, stuff like that.
So it's a science more than it is just growing it.
Yeah, it's like it's botany, man. Like when you start to think about your plant life and all the different nutrients that it needs, it's just like a human body, you know. So at the end of the day, you want to put all of the right things into your body so that way it can give you what you're looking for. You can yield a high crop, and then that way, you know, you can have some good trees. You know what I'm saying? Same goes for your body too.
And my second question about
go ahead.
no, I just want, my second question about that. How hard? Well, before you was able to get the zoning laws changed. How hard is it really to get a card or get the okay to grow weed or sell it?
There's still laws that's kind of like in the air right now that people are still fighting. So I would say the process of going through it is the part where you got to have a doctor's note, all these different things. So I would say talk to your doctor, you know what I'm saying? That'll give you an opportunity to understand what you got to do. But that process was difficult because you got to figure out a way to do it without the police getting on your tail, you know what I'm saying? So they always have a new law they're going to introduce after they pass a law that's going to give us more freedom. Oh, let's slide this other law in there real quick so that way we can still make them seem like they don't know what the hell going on. But I think that it's a process of just not giving up, man. That's what we were doing. We constantly had to sit at the table and have these conversations, and it turned into, okay, now we got one dispensary, now we got two dispensaries, now we got too many dispensaries is what they telling me. You know what I'm saying?
You ever had to deal with spider mites?
I never had to deal with anything like that personally, you know what I'm saying? But some of these dispensaries, when you go in there and do the quality control checks, they got to do a report for all those different things. But for the most part, they very clean, Yeah, but I never had to do anything personally. I've focused on hiring and listening to experts, and then I learn from them, you know what I'm saying? So that's really where I, understand, how to do some of these things.
Now, I do want to,
No, go ahead.
I just want to mention 3 strains, and if you ever tried them, I just want to know your opinions of them.
Okay.
First one is green crack.
Yep.
What you think of that? That's sativa, I believe.
It's fire. It's fire. The name speaks for itself. It's very like it'll have you in a nice little calm state for sure.
Green crack.
Yeah.
To me, back when I used to, it just make me think real quick, and it just all I need is a pen and paper. I'm writing. It's like a head high for real.
Yeah, when I smoke, I think that everything that I'm doing is just like it just put me in a peaceful state of mind. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at when I blaze. So even if it's a sativa dominant or indica dominant, my brain still be like, I don't know.
You treat them both like indica.
Well, some of them that's really super sativa, that it made me want to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the green crack one, it didn't make me want to do nothing but just chill and focus. It made me focus on whatever I was doing.
Could you break down what is sativa?
It give you like more energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Indica had you like nice and sleepy. You know what I'm saying?
Make you want to stay on the couch. Most indicas, sativa, like green crack to me is just a head high. It make my you ever be trying to fall asleep and your brain don't stop? That's what green crack to me did. But
Okay.
It's other sativas, like you said, I'm about to get up, hit the gym, or go do something.
So like for me, my best thing I could tell you is if I get it off the streets, I go with whatever they telling me it is, and if I go from the dispensary, then it's like I know exactly what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
God's gift.
I don't think I had that one yet.
That strain. It's better than it was something called Gorilla Glue. I think Gorilla Glue a while ago. Gorilla something. But to me, that's a better version. Like that will.
Yeah, I haven't had that one yet.
That'll put you on the couch. That's Cali strain.
See, I want to be productive, you know what I'm saying, when I'm smoking, though. But I definitely, I love trying all the marijuana, though. Like, that's one of my favorite things to do.
My last strain, I know you know, the Purple Haze.
I had that before. Yeah, I've had it before. Everything for me with marijuana, man, it boils down to if I'm in my creative space or not. So I try to, like, my smoking goes into, okay, what am I doing right now? Let me be productive when I'm smoking. So I think Purple Haze is one of those I could do and still be productive.
So what's your main strain of choice?
My favorite one is cereal milk.
I never heard of that.
Man.
Is it a
Cereal
hybrid or what is it?
milk.
Man, I don't know what the hell it's like a infused something, but it's cereal milk, bro. It's good.
Cereal.
What it look like though? It got a lot of white on it.
It's just no, it's just a regular, like it look right, but it just tastes good, bro. It got like that. It tastes like cereal. I don't know, it's good, bro.
I don't know.
That's
That
my-
must be that new shit.
Yeah, in a I get it at the dispensary though. You know what I'm saying? It's just a cereal milk. It's a blunt, and then I think I would go with what's another one I would go with? That's just fire. If y'all want to, I don't know. I think I would go with peanut butter breath.
Peanut butter breath.
Yeah.
Man, these names are killing me right now.
What about what's your favorite papers to roll with?
The juicy rolls, because it made me feel like I can actually roll, man. All them other ones so slippery, I can't even. I don't know. I ain't good at rolling weed. People help me out and hook me up, man. So thank y'all to all my weed rollers. Much
I
love.
got good without.
Now, are you in the edibles?
Man, if I know who making them, then I'm into them though. You know what I'm saying? But some of them be too strong, bro. Like, and I'm gonna be real with you, man. You do not drive off them edibles. Don't try to be brave, bro. You know what I'm saying? But
You where you supposed to be?
yeah, I'm more like I like smoking weed, bro. Fat ass blunt. You know what I'm saying? On the island type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Now, you got a favorite movie you like to watch when you smoking or in the after smoking?
Man, that's a good question. I would say my favorite movie while I'm smoking, probably Half Baked, man, with Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah, that's probably one of my favorites that I would watch. Or what else I would watch? Shit, that's probably it for when I'm
I remember that scene. It was a woman reading a poem, and he started looking back like she was talking about. Then he killed me or something.
Man, he wanted to. I think. Oh, Dave Chappelle could probably hoop. If you say comedians that could probably hoop, he could probably, because he's strong, bro. When he came back from Africa, he was pumped up, and she could probably be in.
That don't mean he got. I don't know. You might be right.
He could probably beat Kevin Hart though, because he's taller than him, so he could just lay it right.
Height don't mean nothing. Look at Muggsy Bones was.
For sure, one of my favorite players. You right? Damn, you got a lot of history of the game. Okay,
I don't watch. I'm not a sports person at all. I know
Okay.
universal knowledge. Believe.
Hey, that's what's up.
You know, they said my man, I figure out who he is. I don't know if you remember. His name is Craig Robinson. He's a comedian.
Yeah.
They say he could hoop too.
Okay. Yeah. If he
And
look
Corey
like,
Holcomb.
Oh yeah, Corey Holcomb. Why I didn't think about him?
And Ice Cube.
oh yeah, Ice Cube. Yeah. Okay. Messed around and got a triple double. Okay.
Yeah,
Ice Cube.
Before we get off basketball, Big Three. What's your thoughts of the Big Three?
I love it, man. Man, believe it or not, I got an offer to go there, and I was injured, man. So I had they want you to pay $500 though. You know what I'm saying? But you can't pay unless they offer you to pay. You know what I'm saying? So I sent my highlight tape in, and it was like, yeah, come to Chicago. I had a groin injury, so I couldn't go. So me and my partner was just talking about putting together a documentary and showcasing that part of my basketball journey. So I'm, just trying to figure out what I want to include in there. But I love the Big Three, man. I don't think that I'm probably conditioned yet to be in that league, but I feel like if I work out and have the right coach, man, I'm a shooter, so they're going to have to send a double team. I'm going to give it to the open guy.
We forgot about another person, shorter player, Nate Robinson.
Yeah.
If I had a chance
He got knocked out, didn't he?
Yeah, by one of the Paul brothers.
Yeah. Dang.
That was awful.
I had a chance to meet him. Maybe that was his karma, because we was in North Carolina, and
He said
he was, for real, hey.
He's an asshole. I know you. Go ahead.
I was doing the show, and it was Anthony Hamilton or something that was there, Nate Robinson, all these people. We was all in the same hotel, and I was excited to meet him. You know what I'm saying? Complete asshole to me, bro.
Damn, for real?
Straight up. And I was like, bro, so just imagine, I said, this is Nate Robinson. You just won a slam dunk contest. I said, bro, nice to meet you. The nigga was like, fuck out my bed. I was like, damn. I was like, okay.
You know who they also say like that too? Michael Jordan.
Wow. See,
You
that's,
heard the millionaire story?
yeah.
That was messed up.
But
He
that
didn't even want
karma.
it. Just because he was allegedly black is the reason he didn't want him to have it.
I don't take pictures with no niggas.
Man, see, that's what's wrong with people, man. You got to understand, like, everybody that you around, man, they give off that certain energy that can help you, you know what I'm saying, get to the next level. But, I mean, you never know what type of demons Michael Jordan was dealing with, man. I got to be considerate in a lot of these, but I think that people support you. You know what I'm saying? They come to support you. You got to, like, acknowledge, like, okay, thank you for supporting me. Because imagine ain't nobody paying attention to you then. Who are you really? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, you're still who you are, but, your attitude don't have to be, you know what I'm saying, so negative when people trying to show you love, you know?
Especially when you look at when people realize Jordan isn't the only person who had shoe deals. Venus, Serena Williams, all these other celebrities got shoes, but what are we buying? We're buying Jordans.
Right, exactly.
We know who these other people are. We know who Curry and all. Even the Ball brothers, I think they had shoes. We
Man, them
buying
shoes they
Jordans.
had, I don't know about them ball. Them,
Yeah, the big-
man.
What was they
Big
$300-$400? But he explained it. He was like, "Man, we doing our own factory thing. We don't really got it in bulk."
The big baller brand.
But didn't they take off their own shoes and put on the Kobe's or something like that? So
They
that,
did, yeah, they did something like that.
man, I was
They
like,
went where they not. Was it the league said they couldn't wear them, or something happened where they didn't wear them?
I heard that they wasn't good, bro. Like not saying I wouldn't buy them, but like I just felt like the review on them wasn't basketball worthy. You know what I'm saying? That's what I felt about it. So it's like when your own person that's supposed to be marketing it, they go back to Nike, and they supposed to be you a shoe free agent, right? So the league shouldn't really say anything about the shoes you wearing, but it's like I think the quality of them baller brand shoes. I mean, it
They
just
didn't meet the standard. Of,
yeah. That's what I feel like. Man, they got a lot of money. They could figure out a way to get the same technology if they want to from Nike. All that stuff you could just gotta get the ingredients.
reverse engineering.
I want to go back to smoking for a minute.
Oh, for sure.
I just want to know, what's your favorite after smoking meal or snack?
Man, it's gonna sound kind of I don't know. I like mandarin oranges, bro, because it just
Hell
healthy.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you got the munchies, the flavor just you know what I'm saying, in the hands.
I was just grabbing a handful of them.
Man, so like I think that like for me, like right now during my off season stuff, I'm trying to do a lot of protein. So like anything with protein, man. I mean, I guess I like chicken because I'm black, but I just like it because it's good.
Not black, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But it's just good. You know what I'm saying? But I guess my favorite meal, I guess it would have to be man, mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
What kind of mac and cheese?
Whatever my mom make,
Okay.
she thinks she can cook better than me, but like I think I'm the best mac and cheese maker in my family though. But you know what I'm saying? I think that's one of my skill sets.
So you make from scratch?
Oh, for
Not
sure.
that box bullshit.
No, hell no, man. You gotta have the right amount of cheeses, and I got secret ingredients though. A couple of my friends be trying to get it, but I can't hook y'all up just yet. You know what I'm saying? The goal is to, you know what I'm saying, taste it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe figure it out for yourself. But like I feel like I'm in the top when it comes to, you know.
So is that what you bring to the family functions? Is the mac and cheese?
So yeah, so a key factor into knowing if your mac and cheese is good is if it ain't none left. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's still a whole half a pan of that left,
Yeah, it's garbage.
you need to go back to the drawing board and no, none of my mac and cheese be left, bro. That's how I know. That's how you know.
Well, let me ask you this. A lot of people use milk in their mac and cheese. Huh? Hey, if you do, what kind do you use?
Man, see now you trying to take.
You don't have to answer that
ingredient.
question. You ain't got to answer it. We'll talk off air if you do.
No, I'm gonna hook y'all up, man. I'm gonna hook y'all up with one ingredient that you can use that'll give it the creaminess. You want to use evaporated milk, man. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
evaporated milk. You can use heavy cream, but the evaporated milk got a little bit more
Density.
got that flavor in it that you gonna need for the cheese the combination of the cheese. You know what I'm saying? I
Some
might
people
well
do
get a
that for
cooking
the
show.
cheesecake too. Evaporated milk.
For sure.
A lot of desserts too.
Also, you got the pet milk too.
Yeah. That's how you got to do it.
So what's going on with the music though? How many album or projects you got total?
Man, I got a lot of projects coming out. As far as the music is concerned, like everything that I developed, it kind of turned into like projects on their own, right? I use a lot of rough drafts, and I feel like I just try to combine them and see what work with each other. But you know, it's all experiences from my life. I got projects that's releasing very soon, and I know I got another project coming out in the movies too. We were filming the movie while we were in the movies, you know what I'm saying? So that's coming together, and I'm combining it with the basketball league as well. So we're gonna be releasing some projects through the different basketball channels that we got, and I got shows coming up. The last one I did Miss Corona's open mic. The
Yeah, I
sleepover.
see. Yeah.
Yep.
I was mad. If I would have known, I would have came in earlier. I would have got some footage.
I appreciate it, man. Like you know,
I'm going back to her next one.
Oh yeah, for sure. So I'm supposed to be on the next one though. So she let me know the situation. So she said Beanie Siegel, she got some type of negotiation. She got to figure out what's going on with Beanie Siegel doing the same venue that day. So now it's supposed to be Juneteenth. So that's where I'm looking at doing one of my next ones with her.
That'll be a good one.
Oh yeah, and no, the last one was fire. It's like all
it was fire.
the elements of when you got hip hop elements like that. This is all natural. It's like the energy just unmatched, man. So more live shows. Right now, I have another connect with the environmental group I'm working with called the Sierra Club. We're gonna be traveling some more to do environmental stuff. So I travel when I'm on the road and perform when I'm traveling too.
Yeah.
So just playing it by ear, man. And like I do my own recording, so I can just
Hop on
record.
the mic whenever you want
Yeah,
to.
anytime. That's the blessing, man. Like the one thing I can say about being an artist is, it's one thing to be a rapper, but it's another thing to understand the technical side, the business side of it. You know, understanding what type of deal you're supposed to take. Don't lowball yourself. You know, stuff like that. So, and when I'm doing my music, I've had a lot of people that said I was stupid for turning down certain deals, but I don't got to go through the same humiliation some of these artists are going through, and I'm still able to put my music out there, and I still got the respect from people that actually know music, and they listen to my lyrics and they like, okay, this nigga spitting, because they actually know music. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it's about for me, and you know, I'm keep going.
Can we
What's the name?
backtrack a little bit? You said the humiliation other artists are going through. What you mean by that?
Like when you sign these deals, man, you got a certain time till your humiliation time come up. You know what I'm
You
saying?
talking about the rituals, huh?
Yeah, like like so as far like okay, for example, well my aunt, she's famous, right? So her name Alicia Myers, and she already told me, hey, do not rush to sign these deals because I already been there, right? So
I love her music.
For her, thank you so much. And she very inspirational to me for giving me the patience to not just sign anything. You know what I'm saying? When I would talk to her, she would say, do it, match up this, that, and I'm like, no, it don't match up. So she's like, hey, don't do it. And I was hurt so many times when I felt like I was on my way, but I'm so glad that I didn't, because now you see all these different things that's coming out. And these people, thank God I wasn't in a position where I had to sell my soul, and I had people around me that made sure that I didn't sell my soul.
So would you ever do an admin deal? I feel like that's one of the only good deals now in the industry.
I mean, so at this point, man, we don't need the industry.
That's true.
Because we have like a lot of the intelligence level for us to work together is superseding the industry. You know what I'm saying? So now they gonna come to me. Like I had offers, bro. Like I had Sony ATV offer. They met me in Canada. I still told them no thank you. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like people are like, well, why are you saying no thank you? As I started to research what's going on in these companies, you're not about to catch me on the humiliation side and try to defame my character. And then everything I've been doing in environmental space, that's what my calling is. You know what I'm saying? So the music now, I have my own resources, but I don't need a studio. I don't need a advance from a label to pay for any of my stuff. I've already connected with nonprofit organizations that gave me money for deals to shoot movies and all those things already. So I've already had a movie in the theater without a major label. So I know how to do the formula. My goal is picking up the right team members that actually want to market their businesses, develop their structures, and actually have, I would say, sustainability and automation with their company. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. Like a label, they're going to give me a certain amount of money. If I don't make the money back, I got to owe them. And then when it come down to me becoming more popular, they're going to try to put a story out there about me. Then they're going to take that story and deface my character like they did all of the big stars and big celebrities. And then it's like, okay, is he strong enough to come back from that? Like Chris Brown, is he strong enough to come back from slapping the shit out of Rihanna? Apparently
Like
he
Dave
is.
Chappelle and all
That
that.
360 deal.
Yeah, like I don't want to sign with anybody that doesn't understand that we like. For me, if somebody offered me a deal, I cannot be discredited in any type of way because I'm signing and you paying me to put my music out here. Like when some of these rappers, and I love Lil Wayne, I think he one of the top rappers, but you can't really say you the greatest rapper when you got people telling you when to put your music out, and you telling another grown man telling you can't say that.
No, you can't do that, bro.
So I think he dope, but I think,
that's the difference from. I'm sorry for
yeah,
cutting you off.
no, you good.
That's the difference from business and music. You
Yeah.
talk you basing it off of business when it's music. So you can't say he's a good artist because of his business acumen versus his music.
I think so. Okay, like
I think what he's talking about is ownership.
Yeah, like like
talking about ownership.
Yeah, like so. So I'll say like this, right? Lil Wayne, he'd be like, I'm the best rapper. This, all this, right? Jay-Z, all them, they say all that stuff, right? But then you're not in control of your voice. You know what I'm saying? You can't put it out there. Like so, Birdman say, Lil Wayne, you can't put this out until I say you can put it out.
I get what you're saying, but you still
saying?
conflating the business with the artistry.
That's
which,
my point.
Which you should do
I'm
for the industry.
I'm stepping out the business, so I got my own lane where ain't nobody telling me when to drop my music. Ain't nobody telling me what I can say in my music. No, oh, because you paying me, I gotta say this. Oh, okay.
I mean, I hear what, the only thing I got, I guess, an
Yeah.
issue with is you saying he can't call himself the best rapper
Yeah,
because of his business.
You can't, because
That's different, bro.
Like,
you got to split them, though.
I hear what you're saying, and my perspective of it is like this, man. If another grown man telling you when you can talk, it's like, how can you call yourself the best anything?
The thing about it, I'm getting for
That's just my opinion, though.
you talking more so about ownership, owning your own things, because when we look at people like Sam Cooke back in the day, who, you know what I mean, allegedly,
Rest in peace.
you know what I mean, if you know the alleged story behind that,
Okay.
him being one of the first black men to own his own masters.
He was about to own a bunch more if
Yeah.
he would have made it to work that Monday.
Look at Michael Jackson. Same
Yes.
thing, you know, not only his masters, but other people's masters as well. That type of ownership, you know, like you said, you have a voice. Like, fuck you, I don't need your fucking money.
So let's talk. Let's
outta here.
Let me. I'm just gonna list a few artists. I just want to know your views and opinions of them, especially their business acumen.
For sure.
David Banner.
I like David Banner. He a community activist. You know what I'm saying? I think that he his music made him popular, but he doing the right thing with his platform.
I want to say he's also indie too, or he does his own thing.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of them, like, so the label not powerful as people make it to be, because we got all the power. What's powerful right now is whoever owns the internet connection. Mm-hmm. That's what's powerful right now.
What about Soulja Boy? Hey,
tell him.
We're talking strictly about business here.
I like his marketing skill set. One of his songs. I mean, look, man, he got a song called "Kiss Me Through the Phone." I think that's his best song. That. You know what I'm saying?
What about hop up out the bed?
Oh yeah. That's good too. That's good too. I think that the "Kiss Me Through the Phone" connect more like with a relationship thing. So the relationships, I think that'll give you a chance to like see how you're supposed to kind of interact with your girl in a relationship. So I think that was a good song, man, to give you motivation, not like some of these other artists that just make you want to go kill somebody. So I give him props on that song. You know what I'm saying?
Tech Nine.
He rap fast as I don't know what. You know what I'm saying?
But I think he own Acres though.
I think he a talented artist though. I think I don't know. So I don't follow a lot of rappers' personal lives too much, but I do listen to their music and see what they're talking about. I think he a great artist though. Like I feel like he one of the most technically skilled artists out there, and he put his words together so smooth. You know what I'm saying? I think that his skill set is like, man, if I had to do a song with him, I got to bring my A game 100%.
I do want to say, as far as his business acumen.
I don't know all his business.
Man, he made it on the Forbes list, and he's independent. He does his own thing.
Nah, that's the goal.
He's been he's never at the top, but he'd be like 10, 9, 8, somewhere there on the Forbes list. Mm-hmm. He owns a bunch of land, and he does his best to stay independent. And he, from what I hear from other artists, he informs several other artists on how to go about the game and how to get it on your own. Don't rely on the label.
So thank you, Tech Nine, because that's what we're supposed to do, man. I think that as artists, it gotta be a community, because there's a lot of us that create, and I've been in this situation too, where it's beef create controversy and it make people listen to your music. But I like what Tech Nine is doing when you start talking about bringing artists together.
Let me run one more artist by you, because I do believe, because they kind of cracked the code of the industry, that's why they're incarcerated. But Tory Lanez,
I think he better than Drake.
I heard his flow before.
I think he better, and I'm not. Look, I listen to Drake. I think Drake dope, but I think Tory Lanez is better than Drake. Like, is Drake bigger than Tory Lanez? Yeah, he is. But when you talk about putting him in the studio, I think
skill wise,
I think Tory Lanez will rap circles around Drake and sing circles around Drake.
Now, why you say that?
Because I hear him. I hear his music.
You got a favorite song from him that make anybody out there want to change their mind about your statement?
A favorite song for Tory Lanez?
Yeah.
Man, he got a whole bunch of songs. He got the one he did with Meek Mill, Liddy again. He go hard on that one. He say something about y'all talk about him on memes, but he making millions. They talk about his hairline or something like that. He was cooking on there. He got so many songs, man. He got a song called Skirt Skirt. That's probably one of my favorites that he got. Then he got the one he did with Presser. I don't know if you ever Canada Goose.
No, I don't think I heard that one.
Man, check that one out. That's
Canada
hard.
Goose.
Yeah, Canada Goose Presser featuring Tory Lanez. He got some fire, bro. He got some fire.
Now, I got one for you. What about Kendrick Lamar?
Overrated.
Overrated?
For sure.
Why you say that?
Ouch.
Overrated, bro. He ain't like bars wise overrated.
Give me some.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm just
yeah, I want to know. Hey, I want to hear this.
Okay, so I think that a better artist is Drake. Better than Kendrick, but I think Tory Lanez is better than Drake. But Kendrick ain't bad. Like, okay, I like the song that he did with Jay-Z. That was dope. I like the one he did with SZA. That was dope. But it's like,
have you really explored him and his artistry?
So this is where I listen to him at, right? Like my artistry is like, I like people that make you think multiple syllables, entendres. Sometimes I listen to him and be like, he might be having a little Tupac in him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm not like a super fan of Kendrick. You know what I'm saying?
You listen to a full project of Kendrick.
I listen to a lot of his music, but it don't make me be like, oh shit, bro, it don't make me feel like that. Like it's certain artists, like, okay, like I think Fabulous is better than Kendrick Lamar, bro. I'm gonna be real with you.
But see, that's only when it comes to, I see what you're saying, but when it comes to how his style, like how he
I
put
think
words
Fabulous
together.
will wrap circles around Kendrick Lamar.
You know what? I see where this conversation is going. We gonna need. I'm not even gonna ask for a top 5. You think you could do a top 10?
Well, top 10 artists that I like.
Rappers.
Man, as far as skill set,
or it's 5 or 10. What you want to do?
It don't matter. I mean, bars wise, I gotta put Jadakiss in there.
Let's start from 10 all the way down.
Hold on. He said Jadakiss and
Well, I don't know. I'm not. So I ain't gonna give them no
order?
10 list. I'm just going to the people that I think that got bars. The people when I listen to them, I'm like, man, this nigga.
Okay, let's go. People with bars.
So Fabulous for sure, underrated. He got bars. I think he could cook damn near anybody. Eminem before he was rapping all Arabic and stuff.
Yeah. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
We know what you
Like
mean.
infinite.
Man, Eminem when he was first rapping, the Eminem now, man, I don't know what you got going on,
That
man.
ain't real Eminem.
So
That's just me.
so I think so. Jada Kiss is dope. Who else got bars? Lil Wayne for sure is in there with the bars. He got a song with Nas called Icons, bro. Listen to that.
I think I heard that before.
Lil Wayne, like skip past Nas verse, no disrespect Nas, but Lil Wayne verse, 10 out of 10. Who else got bars? Currency. He got bars. Oh, Juan.
Street Lil Wine.
Bars. The song Count My Dope Money. Listen to that song. Bars on there.
What about Ab-Soul? Do you fuck with anybody from TDE?
I don't know. It's a lot of artists that I don't know. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. So like y'all gotta enlighten me on some of them. But if I can hear them and I can analyze, I know who's spitting and who ain't spitting, bro. I can tell who got who really out here.
Check out a song called Ab-Soul, Do Better.
Okay.
Now, what about Detroit artists?
Detroit artists that got the best bars. I'm gonna go with myself. Y'all probably ain't really heard my music, but check my music, you will see for yourself. I'm gonna say I know I got some bars. I keep getting people hitting me up. That's how you know. But besides me, I like Sada Baby. To be honest with you, he got some shit he be saying. It's like, man, you don't expect it, the shit that he be saying, but he be saying some shit. Who else in Detroit?
What about Big Hurt?
Yeah, he a legend though. Yeah, Big Herc is a legend. So I definitely feel like when he was, I'm not sure if I haven't heard none of his new stuff, but everything he done dropped before, man, is top notch, man. So I would have to go with Big Herc.
I agree.
For sure. Who else? Gotta go with Calico. He got bars.
That's battle rap. Let's leave him on battle rap.
But he got songs too though.
And no, he got music. Cause I like his song, Banna.
Yeah, he got
He
some
nigga
songs.
ass.
Yeah, he got like I listen to I like a battle rapper if they can actually make songs too. You know what I'm saying? So like I acknowledge because
Most of them do make music.
Yeah, the whole skill set is not easy to just make songs, bro. Everybody think it is, but it's not. You got to have it's a genius when it comes to this shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to, you know.
Sorry for cutting you. We'll ask battle rap next, but
Okay.
finish with the rest of the if you can. But salute to Calico though. If he adding you on there,
Yeah, he cold.
he gonna probably be on both lists. Fuck it.
Hey, that's how you know you out here. I ain't on the battle rap list, that's for sure. Who else in the Detroit area? I like Peasy, he got some bars. Who else? I like Babyface Ray, he got some bars. And
Anybody from D12?
D12. So Bizarre been doing his freestyles. I think that he's spitting on them freestyles.
Man, what? Yeah,
think
I
he's
like his
spitting on
freestyles.
those.
Yeah.
What
So-
about Royce?
So
How you mind?
Royce. Oh, sorry. Royce is one of the top artists in Detroit. The song he did a song with T.I. I think he cooked on there. I think it was, I forgot the name of the song though. Damn, but just look up Royce the 5'9" and T.I. He got a song where he was cooking on there. I think that he might be one of the top.
It had Sci High the Prince on it too.
Yeah,
I know what song you're talking about.
that he was cooking on that boy. So like I think Royce is probably if somebody was to say, hey man, who you gonna pick to represent Detroit, I would pick Royce, I would pick me, I would pick Juan. Big Sean got some bars, but he don't make me be like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna take him out the game because he have paved the way though. He is doing things though.
What about Blade Icewood?
He not bad, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like bars like that make you think like.
Now I know, but I'm just curious to know.
Oh, as an artist
As
for
an
sure. Like as an artist for sure. Like, but we talking about like bars, but like as an artist, man, his music, man, slapping, man. All of the Street Lords, man, all of that. You know what I'm saying? The one song that I fuck with, I think it's the Street Lords. Would be like, man, it's so much cursing in it though, but it'd be like, Mob Life, I fuck hoes.
Yeah, I know.
Rock Ice.
Throwing up
Gang
gang
signs,
signs.
Mob Life.
Yeah, that's my shit right there. I can't
We
even
rock.
lie. That's
Damn, I know that shit.
yeah, but I be playing that shit. Oh, and I play Counting My Dope Money, produced by Kid the Producer. That's probably in my playlist every day, Counting My Dope Money. That's my favorite Detroit song, actually.
So why, as an artist, do you cuss? Because you know some people would create that thing within them. I'm not gonna cuss.
Because they can.
Well, so like, the thing about being a hip hop artist, man, is you're supposed to have freedom of speech in this country. You know what I'm saying? So it's like we should be able to do whatever we want in our music. So that's how I feel. But I think like if it's in context with the song and it makes sense, I think that's where it's an intelligent way to present, these words to people. But I do have a project called Giant Killer where the whole album is no cursing because I wanted to let people know, man, I can do anything. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need to put a motherfucker in there. You know what I'm saying? You need to just add it in there because it put the song where it need to be. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like I felt like it was relevant for me to say that because it got exactly what I wanted to convey across. You know what I'm saying? And that's really why. But not to just be like, oh, I'm cursing because I don't have a lack of intelligence. I sit in the room with the mayors and the commissioners and I'm doing city functions and I'm developing stuff for the whole city for the next 30 something years. I didn't rewrote the master plan, right? So just because I curse in my music doesn't mean that my intelligence level is less than, you know what I'm saying? That's just what I want to do at that time.
Man, some of the most intelligent people in the world cuss.
For sure.
They do. If you ever been behind these politicians' room, man, they be cussing and swearing up a storm.
Man, I didn't talk to some of these politicians and they lucky that they got security around them because we be ready to kill them, bro. Like we done been in the room with them and they don't care about us, you know what I'm saying? And they when we leave, they be like, thank God these fuckers left, right? But they don't know that we know. I got so much footage, man, of these different senators and people I didn't have been blessed to talk to and understand that they really don't care about us.
You can tell in their actions on how they, talk to people on interviews and stuff. They don't give a fuck about.
I mean, that's how you get in the club, though, is to fuck over a large group of people. In my opinion,
man,
one end, you got to fuck over the whole east side, or something.
Yeah, I was talking to this one guy's name was Senator Casperson. So I was asking.
That name sound like
a
punk ass motherfucker.
Thank you. I'm definitely like, he had security, so he was safe. But I was asking him, I said, man, I got clean water sitting right here. I got dirty water sitting right here. I had cups of water and all this. Then I had another cup with just money in there and all in front of him. I said, which one do you want to drink? I said, pick your choice. He said, well, obviously I'm going to drink the clean water. I said, why you not going to drink the money? Because you can't digest it, blah, blah, blah. Talking to him like this, right? Letting him understand, like, we want to drink clean water too. So I said, what are you going to do to help us get to this goal of drinking clean water? He said, my responsibility is only to my constituents, right? Which that's code word for you not paying me anything, so I don't really care. The only thing I'm doing is what they pay me to do. So they pay me to tell you get the fuck on.
And a lot of people can't afford to be the lobbyists to pay them to look out for us. So
right.
We got to come together, as you said, build ourselves up. So we unfortunately got to pay these niggas to do for us.
And I'm glad you brought that up.
Or do ourselves.
Because I want to know your thoughts on Flint water.
Man, I'm very connected with the Flint water crisis. I've done a lot of work in Flint to advocate. I've donated a lot of opportunities of, food, water, educational to Flint. So I think that it was a war tactic. So I've had a chance to speak with Dr. Umar too, and I asked him some questions about what do we think, and he feel like it's a war tactic that they put upon our community. So in anything that they do to make a decision because they want to save money and kill people, that's a bad decision. So I think that the Flint water crisis was an act against our people.
Nobody went to jail for that shit, man.
Yeah, because they got certain laws in place where they, so if you talk about people that got a diplomatic immunity, you've seen some of the people on TV, and, that's one of the things that we need to be focusing on is how can we get that, not to say we're going to do the bad things, but.
No, you remember back in the day, that's what revolutions was. We're about to go into the parliament or wherever, drag y'all out and behead y'all in front of everybody because y'all effing up.
Right, 100%.
Remember the same thing they did with Snyder when he claimed to be drinking Flint water in front of the cameras?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, they know what they doing, man. They got a whole conglomerate of people that made the decisions. And when I had a chance to talk to some of the people, you can tell that they don't care unless you're giving them money. So it's like if you got the bread, you're going to be able to control them.
Have you ever caught like a lobbyist or anybody in general polluting the water?
Every day. Like I talked to this guy named
catch him in action, in other words.
Well, not catch him in action, but we've caught their companies in action. So like in my position, I was able to go on the Detroit River with this group called the Sierra Club, and we was able to see Detroit, it's called DTE Energy, right? So all of the people that's controlling the renewable energy, all of the different stuff, they got these things called coal-fired power plants, and they're along the edge of the Detroit River, and they pollute the water, they kill the fish. Then when you have a breeze, it's creating an international like disaster because it's going to 2 different countries. And when you go downtown, you will see these big stacks, and it look like soot and
I seen
yeah, but it's petroleum coke, right? So it's just pollution, and they using it to create energy. So we got a lot of those coal-fired power plants shut down. So that was one of the first things we did through Feed Da Streetz, and we got a $16 million settlement that was distributed throughout the community in River Rouge, and then connected with the people over in Canada because they got a thing called the Windsor Hum. And that was getting
from Zug Island.
Yeah, and it was being affected by the stuff that we dealing with in River Rouge and the petroleum coke. So I've seen it from that perspective, but like just from the companies. I've been in the shareholder meetings. I didn't see how much money they got. They got billions of dollars, bro, and they got all these. They got the book is this thick of laws that they got in place. I've been to the EPA meetings and all these different things. So
how can we get our people more involved in environmental, understanding?
They have to want to be educated. The first thing, and as far as living a life and having to go to work all the time and having to work 16-hour shifts, it's hard to give a fuck about the environment when you got to make sure your house note is paid and all that. So just trying to talk to people through different platforms like this and get them to see, like, if we actually make the laws change, it's going to change our health, right? So they promoting so much poison through the airwaves that, we distracted. So it's kind of hard to even, like, I was distracted. I didn't even know the smoke was pollution when I first was growing up. I thought it was just natural what they was doing, you know what I'm saying? But as I educated myself, I'm like, man, they really killing us slowly. But if we don't talk to each other about it, we can't come up with a plan for renewable energy. So we got to have something like in Germany, like when you go across these other countries and you go across the globe, you don't have none of this pollution stuff. So it's just educate people like we've been doing, like through the movie, you know what I'm saying? You see us going through everything that we've been dealing with to fight, and you see people trying to actually stop us, which is crazy.
Doing something righteous.
Yeah, that's the crazy part. It's like, y'all gonna die too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if y'all don't fix this problem, y'all gonna die too. Y'all want to kill us off, but y'all got to understand, like, it's affecting everybody.
If you want to dig a ditch, you got to keep a man down there. You got to get dirty with him.
They even making it seem like chemtrails are normal, because they said they've been going back in a lot of old Disney movies and drawing chemtrails in the sky. So when you watch it, you think it's just a normal thing.
So they fucking with us.
Yeah. Chemtrails ain't normal.
No, I'm talking about in the Disney movie.
Yeah, in the Disney, yeah.
Yeah, it's called, like, they conditioning you to be okay with everything.
But it's like, no.
They really fucking with us. I mean...
So, as a mayor, what would you do? Or as a governor?
Well, as far as the legislation is concerned, you have to have a lot of people that's going to be on the same page first and foremost. So having conversations, like they have them things called town halls or whatever, or like open meetings, like stuff like that. You got to get people to come together to see there is a problem first. And what you have to understand is the media can be your worst enemy. You know what I'm saying? So now you have to just sometimes talk in silence, you know what I'm saying, in secret, and then show up to the place where they doing the votes and make sure you vote for the right law to change. But they always say proposal A, proposal B. They don't give you no details on what it is. So our attention span is so short that we just moving on, be watching.
Want to hurry up and get this thing along.
Yeah, so as a mayor, what I would do is just, first we got to educate our people, you know what I'm saying? Like for me to be a commissioner, you have to be well educated on the surroundings. So everybody that's in your circle, make sure that they're intelligent, you know what I'm saying? Make sure that they have a heart and they got passion. So as a mayor, I would try to recruit some experts that really want to see the city win, or wherever we at win, and not just collect a paycheck.
I'm glad you mentioned that, because just for the record, he is a commissioner in River Rouge. Am I right?
Yes.
How'd you get involved in that role?
Man, that's a crazy story. So I didn't, like, you know how you go for an election. I was appointed, so I wasn't elected. I was appointed by public officials that were elected. So my situation was, in my community, there was we used to have this thing called Rouge Days, and it was a bad storm that happened, and it killed a lot of people. So they was like, we're gonna cancel this Rouge Days, because Rouge Days is like a carnival, and it's like they got all of the community come out, and it's a big deal. So when they said they was gonna cancel it, I asked them, could they give me the money they was gonna use to do that, and I could do my own event, so at least they still got something going on. So they said, hell no, we're not gonna give you the money. I asked them for like $28,000, because that's how much the budget was. So I'm gonna put y'all up on some game. If you want to ever just get rich off something, you can book you a carnival. It costs like about $5,000 or $6,000. Do it for about three days. You can make about $50,000-$60,000. They said, we don't want you to do that because you're gonna take money from us. And I said, but I'm doing the right thing, you know what I'm saying, with the money, you know what I'm saying? So I put my own event together, and we had about 900 people come out throughout the day. And they was like, damn, you got all these people to come out? And I was like, yeah, we don't want to not have nothing going on. they was like, okay, well, we like that you got a voice in the community. Do you think that you can help us, fix some of these issues? So they sent me a letter about being a commissioner, and I felt like, man, this ain't who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm a rapper. You know what I'm saying? But it took me maybe about a year to decide. So then I went back into them. I said, okay, I think I can do the job. And then they appointed me a commissioner. I got a badge and everything. I'm able to make decisions on behalf of the city and, connect with different city officials and connect with other cities and partner on stuff. So it's a good job to have and understand what they're doing. Now I got a foot in the door. Now they can't just tell us anything. I got an inside scoop on it. So it's a lot. But they appointed me, though, because, they saw my work ethic.
Do you feel like, kind of on another topic, do you feel like rappers need a union?
Hell yeah. Yeah, the problem with the Tupac and Biggie situation is the media pitted everybody against each other. We need to all come together because it's a business, though. Like, the bottom line is, you talk about the record business. So you want to sell something to somebody to get some type of compensation that's going to help your family, right? So if we all came together with a plan that's going to constantly put money in our pockets, we can elevate every business that we have besides rappers, because all of us got other things that we do besides rapping too. But we definitely would need a union. That would be fire.
They said that was a situation they had with the Irv Gotti situation. The reason why he caught them cases. Him, I believe it was Suge Knight, Jay Prince, and I can't remember who else it was. They said they were trying to establish a union for the artists, and all of a sudden they all caught cases all of a sudden.
Oh, I do remember that. They tried to come together and have a, yeah, you're right, Jay Prince, Irv Gotti, and the third person.
I can't remember who it was.
They tried to get a,
Can't remember.
They tried to get a company started, and they stopped that.
Matter of fact,
That's why they all, yeah, you're right, they all caught cases except for Jay Prince.
And add to that, what's the name? I think proposed it too before he ended up dying. Pimp C.
Yeah, but he was also exposing the industry.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, so
what
That's
you
the
should
problem.
do, we should expose this industry. Y'all corrupted them.
So I think, okay, like exposing them, a lot of people already know that they corrupt. So I feel like we just create the new industry that's creating an alternative for artists that don't have to get put in dresses like they did some of these artists. And like at the end of the day, if you trying to put your music out, you want to be able to do it comfortably so you can really put out what's really on your heart, man. That's the goal,
let me also ask you this about that. What got you? I know. By the way, I know you say your auntie is Alicia Myers.
Yes.
What type of game she gave you beside don't sign these contracts or watch what you signing?
Man, the most important part she tell me is to follow God, bro. That's
Facts.
everything she tell me.
Yes.
She'd be like, "You keep God in your life." I'm like, "Yes, auntie, I'm listening." You know what I'm saying? But she just told me to just, do what I love. You know what I'm saying? And don't let nobody stop me. Like, I had a chance to interview this lady named CeCe Peniston, something like that, and she's like a really big artist, like from, I forgot exactly her era, but like a little bit after my auntie era. But I called my aunt for some advice. And I'm like, man, how do I talk to this lady? She's like, just go in there and be yourself, nephew. I'm like, okay, thank you. So she just tell me just to let it flow, and she be patient. Don't take every deal. Like I had a deal with Bushman. I don't know if y'all know who that is, but he was,
Of course, the radio disc jockey.
yeah. So I knew Bushman back when he was whipping the Raggedy Taurus and his son was like a little baby. Okay, I didn't put money in Bushman's pocket. My auntie was like, why you do that? You shouldn't. I was like, hey, I thought he was gonna take me to the next level. But he came to my studio. He was like, hey man, y'all music got to be more commercial. So I think I had to give him a couple stacks just for him to tell me that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? But I learned, like, don't just put your money in anybody's hand. You know what I'm saying? And that's
Especially if you don't know what you're gonna get out of it.
And I was naive at the time. But when you trying to make it in the
lesson
business,
too.
yeah, for sure. And I against all my peers' judgment, I was like, man, I want to talk to Bush, man. I want to get the insight. He was like, man, I'll charge you this amount of money. I'll come out, blah, blah, blah. I gave it to him. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, I just want to let you know my favorite song of Alicia Myers is "If You Play Your Cards Right."
Oh, for sure. Shout out
If
to
you
my.
play your card, yeah.
Oh, for sure. Thank you. She'll love to hear that.
Man, I love her. Hey, my love to you.
For sure. She gonna see this interview. I'm gonna try to get y'all to talk to her too.
Okay, that's what's up. Come on the show.
Now, as far as you and your music, what are 3 songs, if somebody wants to be a fan of you, they should check out? Become a fan of you.
Damn, 3
I know you got a catalog.
Okay, all right. So, if they want to know who I am, though, I got a song called "Love the Rough Draft." You should check that out. Got a song called "Hustle True," produced by my boy Cashmere. Shout out to Cashmere. And then I got a song that I produced called Life as We Know It. So like you definitely should, I'm also a producer, right? So like I make my own beats too. So like if I wanted to make my own music, I can start from, scratch and come up with a whole complete project, which a lot of artists can do. But that's why I'm saying you don't need a label. But yeah, those would be my 3.
What you make beats on?
Anything, you know what I'm saying? Everything. I was using Roland Phantom X7s before. So FL Studio 20. I use a lot of the different new technology now. So there's so much different stuff you can use now, but,
Pro Tools.
Yeah, I use Pro Tools. I use Adobe Audition. But like far as like when you creating your music inside of the digital space, I think that FL Studio is, as long as you got a digital controller to go with it, I think it's one of the best ones you can use because you can have unlimited sounds in there, man.
You ever use a device called a machine? It's like this square with a bunch of buttons. It's like a beat machine. It's like an MPC, but it got way more buttons.
I haven't had a chance to use that one yet. But I'm sorry, I haven't had a chance to use that one yet, but I'm more like into just using the piano still, you know what I'm saying, and using those different sounds from the FL. They got so many different ones, so I just, go in there and try to be as creative as I can.
You play it, piano, or any instruments?
Nope, I'm garbage at the piano, but I can produce, though. That's the whole difference. Like,
as long as you got the ear, yeah.
Yeah, like I'm working on, getting better at it, but I just feel like my goal is to just be the best rapper I can be, and if I feel like I can make the beat. Now, I'm actually good at remixing beats, too, so, like, I can pretty much do anything, but as far as, like, sound trained on the piano, no, I'm not good like that.
Now, where can people find your music? Are you on Apple Music, Spotify?
So I'm not a part of none of the industry stuff. So I think that that's the part where we can change the narrative. So you can find my stuff pretty much on all my platforms. So like if you go to feedthestreetstour.org, you can see the community work and the music. I do got stuff on Bandcamp. I got stuff on SoundCloud. But like a lot of the places where you can access the music for free, I have very different opinions about selling music. Because, it's like your soul, right? So that's why the term comes from selling your soul, right? Mm-hmm. So people make donations to the company and then I just give them the music for free.
Oh, that's what's up.
But, you know how Tubi, a lot of people can upload a movie, and then after they upload it, then they recoup the royalties and all that. Do you think or is there an app like that for music? You just upload your music and then it...
Well, yeah, like the one I'm on Bandcamp, like it's just like people can just go buy your project right from you. Okay. So that's the difference between the labels now because we have our own way to promote. Like usually the label got to put you through the radio station, then they put you on MTV, all those things. We got our own platforms.
And that's all coming out of your money.
Yeah, like y'all platform is bigger than a lot of the labels platforms that y'all would be able to say, hey man, I'm signed to this label, but y'all actually can make an artist break because y'all platform is big, right? So now the record companies have to say, damn, okay, we need to connect with the Takeoff so that way we can actually break our artists. So that's where we at now. So because of social media and us supporting ourselves, so we don't need to sell our soul, man. If everybody understand that, we'd be good.
I know you heard probably stories of people in the industry and what they had the ordeals they had to go through after they signed some of them papers. Mm-hmm. They can get like me. I see things that don't make sense because on one year you got Kevin Hart saying he'll never wear a dress. Next thing you know, he in a dress. Next thing you know, after that, he's kissing another man. I'm like, whoa. What?
Yep. And Shaq had him bent over. Mm-hmm. Like, what the hell is going on, Shaq?
And he kissed The Rock.
Oh man.
That was.
That's what I was talking about. And then you had The Rock in a Tooth Fairy outfit.
Did you see what The Rock just did too? By the way,
what?
He was at the Met Gala with a skirt on. He tried to say it was a Polynesian. I forgot whatever the fuck he said it was.
Might have been.
Bro, he was in a skirt.
See, that's the problem. They trying to condition people to think that that's normal, so that way they can make men feminine.
Now, why don't you're in the industry? A lot of people in the industry don't like to be as vocal as you are about their possible agenda. Why do you not have that filter?
Because I got my own money, and I don't have to listen to them telling me when I can do something. Like whenever I get a chance to get booked for a show, I'm connected with my group of people that's doing my distribution. Like my movie deal came from me connecting with them. It wasn't from a label. It was just, straight up from Epitome Records, which is my own label. And I got my own EIN number, all those different things. So I'm speaking on my own behalf, it's a different level of, my narrative is like, hey man, we got to be better. We don't have to be out here, doing negative things. You know what I'm saying? So the goal for me is to stay independent and continue to give people a chance to be educated about what's more important. Like, you know what I'm saying? Music, I love doing music, but what's more important is we got to make sure we eat healthy so we can do music. Make sure we drinking clean water so we can do music. We can't rap if we can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? So that's the part that people got to realize. Like, you can talk all this shit in the mic, but as soon as you can't breathe, that shit is over with. And I'm out here on the front line.
Yeah, that's right. Health.
I don't see hardly no other rappers out there with me neither though. Like I be like when I was at the White House and I didn't see no other rappers there with me. And I was like, where the hell they at? They talk all this shit. I didn't see them there.
Nowhere to be found.
So that's the part where it separates certain artists. So my main frame was like, they not gonna keep putting rap as a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got artists out here that's doing good. I'm one of them. Yeah, we talking about the shit we went through in the hood because that's what we went through. So you telling me I can't talk about what I went through and I can't get this off my chest? But, oh, nah, I done killed somebody. Now y'all got me locked up. But if I was able to talk about it, I was able to get some help. Somebody might have heard my song and was like, hey, man, let me help this guy because he fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? It's so many different ways. A lot of artists create themselves like that.
I remember years ago they tried to bash, I think, Common.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody let him in the White House. I think it was Obama, his first term. Let him in the White House. He was like, man, Common's a bad rapper. Yeah, it's Common, man. In the song they tried to use, if you would have listened to the song fully, he's talking about, I think, violence from another perspective. But they just associated, you're black, you're a rapper, you're bad. No, that's not the case. And on top of that, y'all had Johnny Cash in there.
Yeah.
And a few other people who actually have done things or been fellas.
You know, I do got a question kind of off topic. I just want to know, what was it like having your movie premiere in the theater for the first time?
Man, that was God just showing me that, you know, anything is possible, you know. That wasn't even part of the plan, you know what I'm saying? That was just like something that happened, but it was like seeing my family, because like it was not just me on the screen, it's people that helped me do everything. So seeing everybody there and they got a chance to see themselves, it's different when you on the big screen, bro. It's like let's go even harder, you know what I'm saying? It was like, okay, when is the next one? So I feel like that gave me a chance to know, like, man, anything is possible. You just gotta like manage your money properly, and you can put yourself anywhere in the world.
You're right, bro. You're right.
So it was like looking at it, I'm like, man, I'm sitting in the theater, and when I came on the screen, bro, I was like, everybody started clapping, and I'm like, this wasn't even in my manifestation part, but God was like, hey, on top of what else you're doing, I'm gonna open this door for you. Open this door. I was like, so it was just grateful, bro. Like, and it was humbling.
Sometimes when it don't be in the plan, but you get more than what you put in the universe.
Yeah, man. I truly, so like, I think the 23rd Psalm say the cup runneth over, and that's what I was going through, man. And it was like that, and
they come together so perfect.
Yeah, but like, so I'm gonna be real with you, like that part, all of the hard work I went through, it was good to see that get accomplished. You know what I'm saying? But you still deal with people that got negative energy because they like, damn, they wish it was them. But like, it can be you. You know what I'm saying? I've never went into a project and didn't include anybody. You know what I'm saying? My goal is we all can have a movie in a theater, but y'all don't know the sleepless nights I had to combine everything and, you know, make sure it get edited properly, wait for them to tell me if it was approved or not, all that anxiety. So after I sat there and thought about it, it was like, God is truly like responsible for all of this. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt. I was grateful.
Facts. Big facts. Hey, we want to give a round of applause for that too.
Hey, thank you, man. Thank you.
Now, have you ever, what's the word called when you put the music to a movie?
Like a score?
Have you ever scored a movie?
I had one of my songs, which is Hustle True, it was in one of my friends' movies called Count Time. So my movie have been part of my music has been part of other people's movies. So my friend Kool-Aid, he got a movie called Count Time. That happened to me before my movie even came out. So I think that was good to see too, because I was able to kind of hear my stuff in the theater and hear how the, you know, production sounded, and people got a chance to hear my music. They got a chance to hear my music.
Move the mic closer too, grab it.
Oh, my bad. Okay, damn.
Whatever you want to do. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, they got a chance to hear my music in somebody else's movie. So I thought that was dope, and, you know, it gave me a chance to see, you know, what could be a possibility. But I never scored a movie.
Never.
I mean, I guess maybe mine is the score, I guess. I guess that would be my own movie that I've done, I guess, because my music is in it. So, yeah, I would say that's the only one so far.
What do you think is the most hardest part about making a movie?
The hardest part about making a movie is coordinating time and schedule with people, trying to make sure you on the same page with everybody. And as far as the patience of understanding if you got the right person editing your movie, I don't know. I think just if you got love for it, there's nothing hard about it at all. Like I loved it when I was working on it. The only thing I had the issue with is some of the jealousy that was that I had to deal with in the process of creating it. Because it's like, man, all of us can be a part of it, but like if you don't put the work in, you shouldn't be jealous. Like you should just try your best to figure out your lane. But it wasn't necessarily anything hard for me because I loved everything that I was doing. But just, I would say just patience and, you know, seeing it all the way through to the end.
Like, can I ask you a question? You ever seen a movie that you wish you could have been a part of or been in?
I wish I could have been in, man, so many movies. That's a good question. I wish I could have been in Kill Bill. That was fire with Uma Thurman. I wish I could have been in Back to the Future because I like time travel movies. I wish I could have been in Half Baked because I like smoking weed. So, yeah.
What about How High?
Yeah, that was a dope-ass movie, actually. I think I would have wanted to be a part of that one, too. So, definitely the one with Method Man and Redman. Not the new one, though. I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I ain't even want to watch it.
But, yeah, anything with Method Man and... shout out to Ghostface Killer, too. You know what I'm saying?
Salute.
Yeah.
Salute.
Shout out to the whole Wu-Tang, all of y'all.
Oh, for sure. They came to Canada one time. Yeah, that was dope when they
Caesars
came.
Arena, or where do y'all
They
go
came.
for this?
So, what did they perform at? I forgot where they performed at, but I know I met Ghostface Killer in the lobby. Now, my producer, one of the coldest producers that I could, and I think this got better than Kanye, right? He probably, 5 minutes away from Caesars, right? And I'm like, bro, Ghostface Killer is here. Come bring your music so he can hear your music. This nigga was like, dog, I'm busy right now. Can't make it, and I'm tired.
Damn.
I'm like, when you gonna meet Ghostface ever again in your life, bro?
For real.
So that's the type of stuff God be doing for me, man. Like he be putting me around, you know, really great music people and, you know, some of my peers. I'm like, man, get off y'all ass, man.
So was this back before YouTube? You couldn't have just shown him a YouTube channel or something?
No, I was trying to get him to come up there and meet him. So
I know that.
I mean, yeah, so I gave him all the information, but I wanted him to come meet this guy so that way they could build that
Take a
connection.
picture,
You know what I'm saying? So
something.
it's like, you know what, we got a real connection. Like I'm still connected with all these guys, you know what I'm saying? But
So to be clear, he never decided to go up there and meet Ghostface.
never. I'm still mad at him about it to this day.
What did he ever say what he's actually doing? Just probably,
Man, he was probably with his girl, and his
Absolutely.
girl. Look, them relationships will have you in the bad space, man. Don't do it if you got goals and ambitions, and the person you with ain't trying to support that. Step away.
I'm sorry,
I
but if
agree.
Ghostface Killer 5 minutes away from me, baby,
I'm there.
You're gonna have to get mad at me.
yeah.
Thank you.
I'll come back home. Where else I'm asleep?
She'll be mad. She'll be mad for a while until she realizes what we gonna take off.
But I think, and I know this is probably off topic, but like sometimes when you're in a relationship, they don't want to see you become successful. They think you're gonna just leave them behind. You know what I'm saying?
Kanye wasn't lying in his bars when he said leave him for a white girl. Some people will up and leave a girl.
Man,
Like, I was just with you till I got on my feet.
You know, that kind of reminded me of the situation when they had DJ Academics. He had an opportunity to travel with Kanye West to Japan, and he didn't do it. I forgot the reason why, but that could have been the streaming interview opportunity of a lifetime, going to Japan with Kanye West.
for sure. There's a lot of things that, you know, you be like scratching your head like, man, what was they thinking at that moment?
Man, I don't know. But okay.
Why we on movies though? You got some favorite movies?
He said that, Beck.
Yeah, my favorite all-time movie is Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future.
The whole, I don't like part 3, but you know, I like time travel movies, so I think that's probably my favorite all-time movie.
No, bro.
What about do you have a genre movie that's your favorite?
I love comedies. I like to laugh, man, because I think that's healing. So any type of comedy, I'm with it. And some action movies, you know what I'm saying? If they not cheesy, them one-liners, I'll be like, okay, we knew he was gonna say that. You know
Was
what I'm saying?
Black Dynamite cheesy to you?
It was. I ain't gonna say it was cheesy, but I'm gonna say like it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like that was a movie that I could still watch. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I could watch it again, you know, it ain't cheesy to me.
What about TV shows?
So
It could be classics or anything on right now.
TV shows, I'm probably gonna have to. So I don't know. I watched this show on Netflix. I don't know the name of it, but they be traveling to all these places all over the world, and it's one guy and 2 beautiful women, and they just be traveling to these different destinations, and they be talking about how much they cost and all this stuff, right? So I watched that type of stuff. I watched a lot of the traveling stuff because I like seeing different parts of the
What you
world.
could be talking about.
I don't know. I forgot the name of it. I forgot the name of it too. But when I see it, it's like, boom! I watch it, man. I'm intrigued. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna be real with y'all. The one show that I was watching that's crazy, Black Mirror. If you
Yeah, they got some nice, yeah.
So favorite show on Black Mirror y'all should watch is called Hang the DJ. So that's what y'all should watch. That show fire.
What about Atlanta?
What you mean?
The show Atlanta.
Show, yeah.
I ain't watched it, bro.
Shot-
I'm
you
out.
sure?
I'm
You
out. Yeah, put me on.
Childish Gambino was in there.
Okay. I'm
And
gonna
he
have to
plays
check it out.
Donald Glover, if you
Donald
want.
Glover, yeah. And he
Okay,
plays
I
the
know who
manager
that
of his
is.
cousin. His cousin, a rapper named Paperboy.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I like Childish Gambino though. He one of my people that I would say he a dope ass artist, man. I would love to do something with him.
Yeah.
I watched almost everything he's ever done other than this new thing, The Smiths. Some type of secret agent movie. I ain't watched it.
Yeah, y'all gotta put me on all the new shows, man. Like,
Well, they
shit
had
fire.
5 seasons and it went off, but
I'm
it's
slacking.
still watch it though.
Okay,
It's called what again?
I'm talking about Atlanta.
Oh, I
Five-
thought you meant another show.
Atlanta had 4 or 5 seasons.
Atlanta.
and it went
Okay,
off.
I got you. I'm gonna check it out.
I didn't like how it ended though. It could have ended.
Yeah. Still, it's a good ride though.
I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. But let me ask you this about Canada. Is Windsor the only place in Canada you ever been to, or you been further up?
I didn't been farthest is Quebec, so far.
Have you been to Toronto?
Speak French.
Yeah, I've been to Toronto.
What's the vibe like for you in Toronto?
The Timu, New York, bro. It's like
Timu, New York.
like I was finna go, like I went there. When did I go there? Probably 2-3 weeks ago, right? And I think Drake had this big ass cinder block of ice that was in the middle of nowhere or something. Everybody was just up there trying to break the ice. And I'm like, what the hell is they doing over there? Like, it just looked like some savages or something, which it was looking crazy, but it just looked like a New York knockoff. Like, they was like, okay, let's go look at New York. Okay, bring it back to Toronto. But they get money out there, though. I can't hate on them, though. They get money, though.
One of the biggest producers from out there, Noah Shabib, 40.
Okay.
That's Drake's producer.
Oh, no. Like, back to Drake, though. I'm going to say his music is fire. I just think Tory Lanez is a better artist.
No, I knew you weren't a hater.
Yeah.
Because then I think shortly after that you said Drake is better than Kanye or no Kendrick. So that's why when I knew you wasn't a hater.
Yeah, I think so. But like I feel like in Toronto, I had a good time. I had a really good tour guide. You know what I'm saying? Everything was fire. I'm actually going back tomorrow, so like I'll let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a dope city though. You know what I'm saying? When I say Timu, New York, I'm talking about the design of where I was at, you know what I'm saying? It looked just like Times Square. It's called Dundas Square. So it's like...
I know, I've been there. I was there for 420 one year.
I was there for the Carabana and New Year's Eve.
Yeah, that's when I was there, actually, 420.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Right outside the Eaton Center, right?
Man, that shit was fire. That's when they had that little whatever. I think because Drake's album was about to come out, so he had that big ice block sitting there or something. So that's when I was there. It was actually dope. But, you know, they could do some originality. I think they could be original.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first been there back in 2016, that's when Views came out. Everybody had the same hairstyle. Indian people, black, they had the same hairstyle. I'm like, what the fuck going on?
Yeah, be original, man. That's the one thing I can say is that's what makes you, that's what makes the world what it is, man. Everybody got their own energy. You know what I'm saying? Be original.
What's your thoughts of the weekend?
I think he cold. I like his voice, man. You talking about the singer, right?
The singer, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, not Saturday and Sunday.
Oh, okay, all right. No, I think so. I think that his song, he did a remake to, I think it's "Drunken Love." I think that he went hard on that. I think he did better than Beyonce on that song.
Really?
That's just my opinion, though. But like, I think that he cold, man. I think if I could do a song with him, I for sure would. I definitely would have him on the track.
What about Party Next Door?
My mom loved him for sure, and I like his music too. He got a song called "Not Nice." Man, that's my mom's favorite song. She played that boy on repeat. So I think Party Next Door, I would love to have him featured on the hook or something for sure.
Ghostwriting. Who would you ghostwrite for if you ever considered?
Man, people that probably. Okay, that's a hell of a question. Okay, I think Nicki Minaj, I would ghostwrite for her. She probably needs some help.
I feel like she do 90% of her own writing though.
Man, she needs some help, dog.
I don't know what you mean by that, but
look, I think Lotto cooking, bro. I think Lotto cooking.
You're an interesting guy.
Yeah, Lotto.
I disagree.
So I think
I don't think Lotto write none of her shit.
So I get that part. I don't know that part.
I don't know.
That.
But again, I don't even listen to her music.
So yeah, I don't know that part. But I would probably, because I think Nicki Minaj is dope. She just probably been a little bit impatient with the bar, so I would ghostwrite for her. I have ghostwritten for people though, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like something I haven't done, but people who I feel like would need my help, probably Glorilla.
Most of them that wave of, let me shut up.
No, I mean, look, we being honest, man. Like if they listen to it, don't take it personal. But like you can listen to my catalog and you can hear the way that I rap, and it may not match her style, but I feel like the thought process and stuff like that. Yeah, man, I could match some of that.
Okay, we're gonna be honest. Lotto, Glorilla, Sexy, all that wave of women. yeah, somebody get in there and help them. But again, it's also the man or whoever the writer is. You got to put yourself in that mindset of writing ratchet music. Can you write ratchet
maybe
music?
it's not really about that. Maybe it's just with the persona that you're trying to push.
Music.
Because I can't write. If I had to try, I don't think I could write gospel music. I don't think I could write ratchet music. But
see, the thing about it is like the person who you are. Can you really conflict yourself to do that? Write ratchet music.
I mean, again, I know how to detach myself from it.
Because you got to talk like a female.
I believe I know the right things to say to get girls to pop ass and be easy.
No, I'm talking about you know what I mean.
So I would say Cardi B have a ghostwriter named Partisan Fontaine, right? He wrote this song called "Be Careful." That's one of her coldest songs that I ever heard her do. That's just
Oh yeah, Be Careful. Yeah, I love that song. Yeah.
So she didn't write that, but Partisan wrote that. But he wrote that from a female perspective. And I feel like, man, that nigga went hard.
That's what you're supposed to do. Get in the mind of be careful of me.
Yeah. But like the lyrics that I ain't gonna rap the lyrics to it, but like he had to rap that as a female, so it's like
that's
okay.
what I mean.
Yeah,
you really had to put your mind.
Yeah.
But that's what a ghostwriter you have to. Because I forgot the dude who wrote for Diddy. I'll be missing you.
Yeah,
I know his name too. I can't think of it. But
yeah.
you have to put yourself in. Okay, if I was Diddy, what would I sound like? What would I say?
Man.
If I was Jay-Z, what would I sound like? What would I say? Not saying he got ghostwriters.
I could ghostwrite for Jay-Z. I think I think Jay-Z dope, but I think I could probably give him some stuff where he'd be like, oh, okay, that was good. You know what I'm saying? I think he would like what I'm saying. He would probably use some of it. I think I could ghostwrite for probably Nas. I could probably ghostwrite for him. I feel like Nas picked the wrong beats all the time, bro. Like,
oh, man, you got to bias against Nas, man.
No, I love Nas. Like Nas.
Wait. Give
Nas,
me 3 beats you think was trash, because he
that I think was trash. That Nas
or good songs that you.
Okay, so songs. The ones that's trash. I don't hardly remember them. So I'm gonna tell you the ones. I'm gonna tell you the ones that I fuck with that Nas.
No, I want to know the beats. That's like, damn, that's not the good beat.
Who gonna remember something trash?
I mean,
okay,
I'm trying to. I mean, okay. So, all right, I'll tell you the one that is trash to me. The one they be like, they shooting. Made
you look,
man. That shit.
But did you hear the remix? Remix was cool.
I gotta listen to it.
Jadakiss and Ludacris is on it.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. But I think that his coldest beats, he got a song he got with Aaliyah that Timberland made called "You Won't See Me Tonight." That's cold.
I can't think of that right now.
Yeah, it's like a B-side track, but Aaliyah is on there cooking. You know what I'm saying? He got another song with Jay-Z called Black Republican.
I love that.
Cold.
Love that.
Cold. Nah, if he come with that type of shit, then cold. The one he did with Lil Wayne called Icons, but his verse wasn't hot on there, but the beat, cold.
Yeah.
So the last one I would say, Nas, he got a song called Big Things.
Have you ever heard this song with him and Kanye? What's called Still Dreaming?
Still
Dream.
Some people.
What? 1, 2, 1, 2. Some people stay dreams, some dreams come true.
Yeah. That's dope. I like that one. And he got another one that he did with Kanye West.
Cop shot the kid.
It'd be like, black boy, don't you cry. There's so much. I
don't know
like, man, it's cold.
I gotta hear it though.
But he cold though. But I like Nas though. I'm just saying he picked like the Firm album. I think that's one of his coldest projects that he made. You know what I'm saying? But like, those beats was hard.
Give me that Stillmatic, man. That's that whole album. Other than probably 2 songs.
Okay, so the song I don't like on Stillmatic,
don't say the intro.
The Got Yourself a Gun.
You talking about the Sopranos?
Got yourself a gun. Man, what the hell was you doing on there, Nas? Like, Nas needed me in the room. I could have helped him.
Now, I want to change artists for a minute. What about DMX?
I fuck with his first project.
It's Dark and Hell is Hot?
Yeah, that's cold. And What These Bitches Want From a Nigga. That's my favorite song.
Brenda, Felicia. I forgot all the I used to know that shit.
Yeah, you probably got it. Yeah, you got it in your Rolodex.
Yeah.
But DMX one of my favorite artists.
No Love for Me. Ain't no other cats got love for me.
Yeah, he cold. That's cold. My favorite DMX song would be the one he was rapping with the alter ego. Need one, wish I had one.
Damien.
Yeah, he cold.
I like his song Champion.
That whole album was fire.
He got so many good songs though. You know, it's hard to just pick just one.
You know what though? He sampled my aunt music, so I got a shout out to DMX. He gave her. You know,
she got the rights. She got all her masters and stuff. Oh yeah, okay. Then.
Like I gotta give a shout out to my aunt. She been going hard. She her last placement. She had a song in this movie called They Clone Tyrone.
What really?
Yep.
And that's one of that.
I think I do remember. What scene? Because it sounds familiar.
The song is, I think, I Want to Thank You, Heavenly Father. Because like, so in that movie, you could hear sorry. In that movie, you can hear the music retarding everybody's brain, right? So they going through the movie and the music is like making everybody go crazy, whatever it's doing. And then when that song come on, everybody just the clarity. Yeah, clarity. So that was, one of her placements in there. So that's like her last placement. And then the other thing she did was the intro for Power. She did like the opening for, I think they was at Apollo or somewhere. 50 Cent did something. She came out and she performed for them for the Power, whatever the last Power season she did. So she's been doing some things. So I've been inspired.
Alicia Myers by herself is an icon in my book because she got so many she's a great singer, so many great hits. I mean, like I told you before, my favorite song is If You Play Your Cards Right.
Yep, she going hard on that. Thank you, man. Thank you for showing us that love, man.
Now, would you ever make a record with John T? Make a song?
So she said that she sounds too mature.
Not mature.
That's what she said.
Oh,
look,
man.
So I think that what she was saying was I got to step my pen game up back to time when I was asking her. But like now I think that she would be like, hell yeah. But when I first started coming out, I'm feeling like my brain was, she gonna hop on my track, it's gonna instantly blow up. So she was like, nah, nephew, you got to make sure I think I'm a little bit too mature for the music that you're doing.
Mature.
That's what she said to me.
Wow. Her voice was
She turned me down so scandalous, but I know why she did. She ain't turned me down. She just told me that I got to work on my craft, which I respect that.
Is she Detroit native?
Yeah.
I never knew that.
Yep, Alicia Myers, man. She always show us love, man. And, one of the things about family is all of them stars and stripes and all that, and all of this when the stars and all that stuff is not there, that's all you got is your family. So that's one thing. When she come back, she be like, hey, all that stuff, that glitz and glamour, it don't matter. God is what matter.
And that's good having somebody that stardom, especially as a family member, because she can show you a lot of game, gave me
a lot of patience, man. Like I didn't like, man, this music business can have you lose your mind, man. And when you get in rooms and you I think I'm gonna make it if I make this decision, you need to have somebody in your ear. Like she was like a really good conscience to me to make sure I didn't make any bad decisions, and I'm so grateful for her.
Because I can imagine all that pressure you're going through in them board meetings, and they're trying to press you to sign that paper.
Well, I think that the goal is don't lose yourself in trying to make a dollar, because that dollar gonna always it's always money to be made. So for me, it was like, am I gonna be happy? That's all. I make my decisions based on am I gonna be happy.
Good way to make decisions.
You got any more questions?
I don't got no more questions as of now.
All right, we're ready to move on.
Definitely gonna have you back on the show though.
Yeah, for real.
We got this bowl coming. You know about the bowl.
Oh, for sure.
And we're gonna play off the favorite theme music and go a little something like this.
That's why you're miserable.
We're gonna pull one question each. I'm gonna grab two in case I know when you was talking about your aunt, I started thinking about Prince, because Prince said he don't even give people advice unless you own your masters.
Hey, that's
a lot of art. It's a lot of art. Like, why would I give you advice? It's not like you can do nothing with it. You don't own your stuff.
This is a music business for a reason.
And another good thing about that, I'm gonna revert this back to the show Atlanta. They actually had an episode about that. You remember that was in Amsterdam? And
that girl kept following him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And at the end of the episode, his cousin said, he asked his cousin, who owned my masters? Said, you do.
Yeah, you do.
Oh man, my favorite movie, I missed this one, bro, but Juice.
Okay.
Yeah, that elevator scene, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tupac was different.
That's my movie. I could watch that. And Coming to America, I missed out on those two. I'm sorry. Those is it.
No, those are two classics right there, sometimes I go back to that movie Juice and I think about
the bowl.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes I go back to that movie Juice and I think about that part where they was tussling in Juice's house. I mean, Steele's house.
Yeah.
And they broke the vase. I gotta tell my mama about that vase.
Yeah, that's my movie right there.
So you got a good question. If you do, go ahead and read it. Or anybody.
I'm gonna read mine. If y'all don't want to do it, we don't got to. It said,
no, I'm down.
Should fathers still pay for their daughters' weddings?
I'm not a father.
I mean, it's a hypothetical. You're not creative.
I think he should chip in. At least.
It depends on who my daughter is. Like, if I know my daughter a little, for one, if I know they relationship ain't shit, no.
What that got to do with her?
Okay.
No, bro.
Man.
No. If I know my daughter a little fast or whatever, certain things about her, I'm not doing nothing.
Well, let me just ask you this. In that case, how come you just don't warn the groom, like, hey? That's what I would do.
Ain't that hating, though?
That ain't hell. How's that
You
hating?
being real. You say, but again, yeah.
I'm trying to say that young man life.
You right. So that ain't hating.
To get your own blood.
Okay.
Did you see the video of the father? He was taking his daughter out, getting ready to take his daughter out. He sat down with his father. Let me sit down. He said, I just want to let you know, My daughters, they do not respect men.
Oh yeah, I remember that. The black dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that honesty is the best policy when it comes to that for sure. But would I pay for my daughter's wedding? You right. Like, yeah, I think that if their relationship is good, I gotta approve of the person though that's with her though. I can't just be cashing out for somebody and I can't stand this guy.
For a dude that just blacked her eyes, some shit. Hell no.
Man, just know if that ever happened, y'all better run, buddy.
Oh yeah. But I see, be very tactical because you still want your freedom.
Right.
I hate when people snap and it's like now you in jail though because you snap. But when you could have be so angry you get silent and you start thinking.
Yeah, for sure.
So basically, everybody to answer that question, you said no for you.
Well, it's a gray area. It depends.
Mine is like if I like the boyfriend, like man, that's a tough situation. But like I mean, it's about how do they interact with each other. Then they will get my blessing.
Yeah.
Well, for one, I'm gonna stand by my answer. Before we even get to that, we got to be honest. Like, look here, she may not treat you right, and vice versa. He may not treat you right. So we're not even gonna make it to that part if I don't feel like it's worth it.
No, you're right. It's like you can do better things. You can invest your money into something else for sure.
Because both of y'all about to ruin your lives. I don't want to be a part of that.
So I guess it's not hating, man. I'm looking at it like, okay. So you right. I like your perspective.
Yeah, that was my question, Skip.
You got a good question?
All right, so my question is, who do you think really killed Biggie?
Ooh.
I do feel like Diddy had a play in it, but I don't know who actually pulled the trigger. But I think Diddy to take the heat off himself, he had a play in Pac dying. Then he's like, damn, it's too much heat on me. If I say Biggie got also, I'm gonna look like I also suffered a loss on my end too.
Oh, marketing at its finest.
Yeah.
Can I dissect this thing with a fine-tooth comb?
For sure.
No, I think everybody had a part in that because if you go back and look at, see, I go by people's faces.
I don't think Suge did. Go ahead.
If you go back and look at the interview, pay attention to that interview Pac had with Snoop Dogg. When Snoop Dogg was quiet and looking guilty with his head down. He knew something. He may not, I don't know. He knew something. Now rewind and go back and look at the interview after Pac got shot. They was doing an interview with Big and Diddy when he was on the couch. Diddy had that same look, like he was looking side to side, like.
But everybody was still alive though.
Not Big and Pac. Well, what I'm saying is everybody.
The first interview you talked about, both of them was alive, Big and Pac, right? When Snoop was looking down.
Yeah.
I mean, the second interview happened when?
Because you got to remember, Pac got shot first.
No, I'm saying, but when are you saying this second interview occurred?
The second interview happened right after Pac got shot. Because they was asking him questions about, And
then Diddy had his head down.
Diddy was just looking guilty, like looking side to side. Like,
no, I agree. Diddy had a play in Pac.
Yeah, but no, but what I'm saying is everybody had an involvement into it. That's what I'm saying.
I really don't think Suge did.
I didn't say Suge. Suge may not have.
You did say everybody, but okay.
No, everybody that was around him for real. Because look at it like this. If you go back and watch this one documentary called Biggie and Pac, it's this one dude, it's a white dude, heavyset dude in jail. He said, I don't know how my life is gonna be after this, but I contracted money back and forth from Arizona to LA to set up the hit for Biggie's death. He said P. Diddy was there, Suge was there, all that stuff.
I don't believe Suge. I think that's me though.
I believe Diddy got something to do with it though. I do believe that. I feel like when you in the industry, you really just a target. Like Biggie, they got these insurance policies on them, all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So even with all the other artists that got killed in the industry, it's a lot to do with the insurance policies and to do with keeping the heat off the like you said, as far as like Tupac's situation. But I think that Diddy was the number one culprit. But I have to look at the way that everything else played out as far as everybody that got killed in the process too. So.
Well, can I take this question a little further? Do y'all think Tupac is still alive?
No.
Man.
Because the death don't add up to me. You want to know why the death don't add up? Because I remember Tresh said one time, like, they was riding around free after the fight in Vegas. And I didn't think about this, but he said a key word. He said, look, they tell all the Vegas residents, don't get in your car after the fight because you're not going to go nowhere. So you mean to tell me them two were just riding around in the car freely like this? Something ain't adding up.
Yeah, it's a lot of loopholes in there, man. I think Tupac, his story is one of the dopest stories, but I don't know if he's alive or not, man. Because like, when you be bored hiding out after all these damn years,
Look, I'm just going by a legend here because for years everybody speculated that he's might be still living.
So he in Cuba like Eminem said?
He could be. You never know.
Man.
That was a good bar too when he said that shit.
Yeah, he could be whatever. And also back to Atlanta, they did an episode about that. Remember?
Yeah, I remember that.
They did an Easter egg about that. So who knows?
Man, that's another reason why I said that we need to make an alternative for the industry, because that situation is what ultimately got them killed. If they had their own control of their distribution and the leverage that you have with your voice is ultimately going to determine how they gonna try to approach you. So Biggie and Pac, they both have monumental voices. So once you get them gone, it's like not a control is.
And can I go have a step further? I personally think they knew something was going to happen. Because if you look at their last albums, look at Tupac's name of his last album. It's called Machiavelli and the Don Illuminati. Mm-hmm. Look at Biggie's last album, Life Before Death.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Those are not just abnormal names that just call something, especially right after, during death. So I'm just saying. That's all I'm saying about that.
No, that makes sense. I when Tupac dropped that album, I think that's one of his coldest pieces of work.
Yeah.
The Machiavelli album.
I agree. I definitely agree. And look at the video. Come with me.
Mm-hmm.
Hail Mary.
Run quick, see.
So that's all I think about it. Everybody good on that question?
Before he asked his question, just some battle rappers you like. Because I know you say you're kind of into it.
The battle rappers, the ones that I be like, oh shit, they cold. Briz Rothstein, he fire. I don't think he do too much no more.
He don't. He really don't. I'll tell you that now. No.
But he said he have him leaning halfway out the bag like a hash brown.
Like
some shit.
Yeah, no, that's what he said.
Man, I was like, damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? So some of those. So who else I like?
Put a 50 in it, don't back down.
Yeah.
Laying halfway out the bag. Like
that was cold, bro. So I think he cold. I think Tay Rock is cold sometimes.
Man, that dude. I think he won MC of the year because last year he was just every month he had like 2 battles.
Yeah, I think he got a. I like his stage presence. I think that Charlie Clips is fire. Yeah. I think Chess is overrated. I think Calico is fire. I think what's my man name? He battled Rum Nitty. I think he's good.
Yeah,
Rum Nitty's good.
The Alien.
And then the one who I don't really like, Jada Nightwing. Like, I don't know.
You don't like Jada Nightwing?
Not really. Like,
I like it.
He all right. Like, it's like, all right, man, how long he gonna take to get to this damn punchline?
You're right. He do rap slow, but
and I'm like, all right, okay, that's all. But like, other than that, like, I battle rap, I fuck with it heavy though. Like, I think that's some of the most hardest shit to do. Mm-hmm. So when you out there, you know what? I like Chef Trez. So anybody who can do a rebuttal, that's like, you gotta have your shit in order. Then you got to listen to what they saying. Then that rebuttal got to be fire. You know what I'm saying? So I think that what's my man name? Rosenberg. He fire.
He don't rebuttal though, but he fire.
It was another guy that do. He a Christian, the Christian battle rapper guy. I forgot his name. A-Ward. Yeah. So yeah, they cold.
He probably is top rebuttaler right now in the game. Yeah.
So I think that he cold. And what's the other guy? Goods the Animal. I think he make better songs than battle rap, but Goods the Animal, I think he cold too. I'll probably listen to them. For the most part, I think they would win. He cooked Cassidy for sure. Goods, I think he cooked Cassidy.
I agree.
Belt to ass.
But Cassidy, I think, got a bigger check that night because you Cassidy. I think Cassidy got $200,000 for that battle.
I mean, I'm okay with getting that money, but I feel like if I'm going into a battle rap, which I only did one battle rap, and it was against this girl named Nina the Pimp, and I couldn't lose because it was a girl. That would have been embarrassing, but I cooked her. But like, it ain't my thing, you know what I'm saying? But I could do it if I wanted to.
You remember any of your bars?
No, it was all freestyle, bro. Usually I just be off the top of the dome if I'm doing battle rapping, you know what I'm saying? But like for me, I like going in the studio making tracks and, longevity. I try to make shit you can listen to for a long time.
Are you saying her name was what? Nina the Plug?
Nina the Pimp.
Oh, okay.
She from here?
I don't know where she at now, but she was. We did a battle rap wherever that bar is at, Comerica Park. Like it's a bar whatever that bar is.
Not Chili's.
It's on Adams Street?
It's in the it's right by the stadium. It's in that stadium.
Is it right next to the Fox? Like
it's in the Comerica Park.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So yeah, that's where we had that battle at. But yeah,
and it ain't filmed at all.
They probably filmed it, but man, that shit was a long time ago, bro. Like I'm I ain't no battle rapper, but I can do it. But I'm more like, if you want to hop on the verse with me, you got to bring your A game. You can't just come in there thinking you're gonna just watch me on the track. So.
Well, my question right here says, would you tell your homeboy that his girl is cheating on him?
It's a sticky situation, but yeah.
That's what she said.
Sticky, though. It's a sticky situation.
That's what she said.
This is my homeboy though, right? Like, okay, so yeah.
This is your homeboy. I mean, your Ace Boone Coon, your number one.
It's your
100 grand.
Is he fucking hoes too, or is he all faithful?
Well,
even with that situation, that's still a messy situation because what you're doing is you bringing two, both their businesses together is where that could cause chaos. So, I mean,
is this a homeboy that will believe me? Some homeboys.
That's the problem because it's like even if he does believe you, he's still gonna be kind of, you know what I mean?
It's a customized situation, man. Depends.
So, I've been through this personally though, so I would say, yeah, I would have to tell him. But like, if you don't know both sides of the story, like, what if he out there doing dirt, right? So like, I kind of need to get the perspective for like, man, I would have to be like, hey man, you out here getting on the hoes or something? If he'd be like, yeah, I got so many hoes, then I'm like, nigga, that's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yeah, because she probably knows. She's like, well, I'm gonna do my thing too. Yeah.
Can I go back to what you just said?
What I said?
What you were just basically saying about would he believe me, this and that and the other? Okay, let me just break it down like this. Even if he does believe you, he's gonna ask you, how do you know? Are you fucking her?
Possible.
That's what I'm saying. That can happen too.
Hey,
that's what you just hit him with the nah because, and then
if you explain yourself, you ain't doing nothing but make it worse.
Probably not.
So
nah, she just sloppy. I seen her at the.
See what I mean? Like, how you know? Were you there? Is she fucking you now? So that's
a tough question though. But I don't want my homeboy to be out there blind. Like if he actually being faithful, man, no, you need to find somebody that gonna match your energy. You know, that's why I just stay single. You know what I'm saying? It's less headache. You know what I'm saying? Freedom.
Yeah, that's true.
But does that answer the question though? Would you tell him?
Man, if he was faithful and he was all in love, hell yeah. Cause look, man, I've been through that. Like one of my homegirls came and told me, like, hey man, that girl you with, I don't think she the right person for you. You know what I'm saying? So
and it's your homegirl, right?
Yeah, and she told me, she was like, and my brain, I was hurt. Cause when you care about somebody, that shit hurt. But like at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? Thank you for letting me know. Nah, I'm not in the dark.
I think it's kind of different with women.
Man, so you think it's cool for a woman to say? I mean,
I'm not saying it's cool. I ain't saying it ain't cool, but I think with women it might be a little different than guys.
So like, there's a girl that told me, and she was my female friend. She told me that the girl I was kicking it with, she wasn't the right one for me, and I'm like, oh okay. I don't think you're telling the truth, but then I found out she was. Shit was painful.
Can I say one of the reasons why? Because women know women.
Yeah.
If it was one thing women know, they know other women.
Okay.
That's why you hear a lot of women talking about. That's why I got a lot of guy friends because I don't trust these hoes. They'll tell you that.
Yeah, man, that's a good way to look at it too, because you got to have peace of mind.
But even then, it could be a double-edged sword because she could be just breaking up a happy home just to get on you. Man,
there's been so many of those circumstances. So yeah, I guess I don't know. It's a tough. There was some deep ass questions, bro.
But but to answer the main question, I would say the best thing to probably do is find your way, not to tell him, but for him to see for himself. You know what I mean? It's like just point out certain actions that she does, or even better yet, if she happen to have a video circulating, do your best to be in the vicinity where she can see the shit.
A video circulating.
I'm just saying, because hoes like to be videotaped.
Just because she gave it up don't make her a hoe. She probably started liking the nigga more.
She a hoe because she in a relationship, but she lied to him, man. Damn. You got every right to be a hoe. I support your decision, but don't make a faithful man. You know what I mean? Don't ruin a faithful man.
Hey, I just say when it's over, don't be gossiping about your exes.
If you go to work 12 hours a day and you come back and your girl don't want to fuck, somebody was in that.
Major red flag. Major red flag. You the safe guy. Well, can I ask y'all this? Have y'all ever been in a situation where y'all been the safe guy to a girl?
If so, I was unaware of it, but like you said, I'd rather just be single, man. I don't even got to get that deep with a girl.
So, yeah, single, so safe guy, if I'm just the food guy, I don't think I've ever been just the food guy, nothing. I'm usually like, got to block them or something because they get crazy after a while. You got to be like, okay, I need some space. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm more like been like the side nigga or something.
which to me is probably the best way to be, but at the same time, let me ask you this: being a side dude, do y'all think, like, basically you being put in the same position of a woman almost?
What you mean in the same position?
I don't know. It's like when you a side dude, it's sort of like you the concubine to the woman now.
I get what you said.
You see what I mean? It's hard for me to explain. Yeah.
Well, I think like I ain't got the same responsibilities as the main guy, but I got to hear all the complaints about this nigga. So when you mad at this nigga, you calling me, and then I got to worry about if this nigga crazy or not. Mm-hmm. So that's the only thing, like, you know, that love triangle stuff. Then if the person start catching feelings, it's like you got to figure out a way to do a peaceful exit, man. I'm working on, like, let me back out, you know, but I don't know. I feel like most guys don't care. They just, you know, they don't mind because it depends on the woman, you know what I'm saying?
And I'm glad we got another guest here because I want to bring this question. Recently, it was a situation where this man's girlfriend called both her brothers on him, and he ended up taking both of them out of here.
Yeah.
You saw that?
I heard about it.
What are your feelings? Let's say if your sister or a loved one came to you about that, you know, wants you to do something to him. How would y'all handle the situation?
I still need to know who the justified party was. Was the girl really in danger by the dude? I believe that's what was.
I don't know. I don't know the full story.
Because it depends. If the dude was a piece of shit and she called her brothers for help and they came justifiably to put this nigga in line and got shot, I have one opinion. Now, if she just up here lying and sending her brothers off to a righteous man, I have another opinion. So
yeah, there is some gray area in that.
I can't remember why they went. I know they went over there to get him, but I'm trying to remember, was the girl literally in a bad situation or was she just lying?
Let's just use this situation for example. The same situation a couple years ago happened in Florida. Remember that former football player? And this was a lie. She had all her brothers come to jump on him, but really the little brother knocked on the door and they ended up jumping on him. Then when he came to the door with the weapon, he ended up shooting in the car, killing all of them. And he got off.
I remember that shit.
I do, because he got off because, for one, that's a stand your ground state. Yeah, come to find out she lied on him.
That's the problem about these relationships and anything. Really, you know, you never know who you're dealing with.
Don't get too deep, man. Don't even get balls deep. No, okay, you can do that. But.
Man, I say single because as soon as I get annoyed, I'm out the door. And that way I don't got to owe you nothing, you don't owe me nothing, and I catch up with you.
I like just cutting a girl loose after 3 months, 5 months. Because, like, how much do you care about me to go crazy after 3 or 5 months? Rock with them crazy them first few months, then on to the next.
But here's the issue with that. Are you letting them know where you live at?
No, I don't bring girls to the crib. I ain't brought a girl to the crib in so long.
Smart, for sure.
They don't know where I live. Because they don't know my real name.
Because if you couldn't try like that, you expect some consequences.
Yeah, they don't know nothing. I don't even lie. Well, I do. Sit down.
You lying right there. I mean, what about you?
Man, I've been in relationships. They know where I stay. That's my fault. You know what I'm saying? I have to figure out, you know, another way of. I got to figure out how to pick a woman that's not gonna go crazy. Like, just
a woman in a relationship.
I need some type of like thing I can use with my phone and be like, oh no, this bitch crazy. And then I ain't got to talk to her.
Like a sensor.
Yeah, like boo boo. Nope, don't fuck with her.
What can I ask you a question? What woman hasn't been crazy? Every woman got a level of crazy.
Man, that's
It's just what level of crazy are you willing to deal with?
You know, the most important thing I guess for me is like, as long as I don't got to go to jail. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'll say this. I would deal with a girl who fuck with voodoo dolls because I feel like that shit ain't real. If I just walk in and it's a doll, she holding a doll that look like me and she doing shit to it, bitch, you tripping.
What if you walk in, she got a voodoo altar just right there next to the
But if she fucking with it and it look like me, I'm be like, okay, I'll see you in the morning.
And she got candles lit everywhere. Got it.
Hey, shit, they ain't did shit yet.
I'm just saying.
Certain things I
nigga said he'll fuck with her voodoo. Okay.
Recently, we had a situation. We went to a club, and you want to tell that story?
I forgot about that shit. Nah,
you want to tell the story?
I'm good. You can tell her. I ain't telling that shit. I forgot about that shit.
Her name was, it's undisclosed, but just knows related to some type of witchcraft type shit.
Man.
And admitted that she's a witch. I'm like, don't touch me. Get the fuck off me.
I mean, I believe, well, it's going to sound all, you know, out of the blue, but I believe that shit could be real, like, you know, spells and all that stuff. I mean, words can become spells, man, depending on how you use them, you know what I'm saying? So that part is something that, manifestation, all those things, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of different things that this planet has to offer.
That's why they call it a spelling word. So, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I do want to know, have you ever performed at Dali in the Alley?
Nope, haven't performed at Dally in the Alley, but I'm looking to perform anywhere, man. Like I stopped performing for a while, man. I had some deaths in the family, and it just make you don't want to do nothing, man.
Yeah,
but that's what really took me out the game for a minute, because you dealing with that. But my goal now is to get back in there full force, man. So like I said, my last one was at the sleepover with Miss Corona, and that was dope. I had a good crowd reaction, and it's usually always good love, man, when I'm out there. So yeah, I'm trying to get shows everywhere, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know how to get on Dally in the Alley, but I'd definitely love to see you on one of them stages.
Probably get online.
I know it's coming up, every September, August or something?
At the end of summer.
Yeah, man, let's link up and let's build this, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do everything to build people's businesses. Anything that we can do to uplift, man, that's where I'm at.
I do want one final question. Getting grants, how hard or easy is that?
Having the opportunity to get a grant is just knowing the right people, from what I know. As far as understanding what you're getting a grant for, you got to have a solid plan. I was working on this grant called the Windwork Grant through a company called Michigan United. And so that was a grant to help people have finances in order to come and still talk about clean air and clean water and bring different renewable energy sources to our community. So that grant was probably about 30 or 40 pages. I helped write that grant. So I think that grant was, probably, I think it's like a $25,000 grant for a budget for our community. Knowing the people that get the grants is the most important part. Is you want to make sure you get them before the deadline. You know what I'm saying? Those goals are important to know when you actually apply for the grant, because then you got multiple people that's actually in the same running as you for those grants. So it's not hard to do. Like U of M is one of our sponsors, and they've given us grants for Feed Da Streetz. So I represent U of M, you know what I'm saying, all day long, man.
Go Blue, baby.
For sure.
You already know.
Yeah.
Also, my final question is, if they want to reach out to you, where can they find you?
You can find me at feedthestreetstour.org. At the end of the day, man, that's what it's all about. I want people to know that just because I'm an artist, it does not mean that I can't help my community, even though I am cursing on some of my songs. But yeah, feedthestreetstour.org. My name is G-Style, G-S-T-Y-L-E. And that's just an acronym. It stands for God Speaks to Your Life Every Day. And I feel like if you do that, you will have positive success in everything that you set your mind to.
All right, hey.
I never knew it was an acronym.
Yep. Me neither, hey. But we definitely going to have you back on the show. We're going to give you a round of applause for showing up, man. G-Styles.
Thank y'all. I appreciate it.
There's another one for the books.
All right, y'all. Good talking to y'all. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the interview.
Hey, I'm your boy, Adrian, a.k.a. D.
I'm Stubbs.
We out of here.
Peace.